Before we continue this conversation, hello everybody. My name is Axel. Oh, sorry about that. I just realized that that was, is that audible? Oh. Um. Yeah, I am noticing that. I am noticing that you don't hear the Discord. Anyway, while I'm fixing this, give me a second. Let's just reset that. Let me see if I need to reset. Not that. That's not what we want. We wanted. Axel. 1 second. What? Okay, so it's not. It's just not connecting to Discord for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. I might just have to restart a stream.
Top tier vegan, but that's what I am. I guess the shoe fits, at least not amongst.
Come on. Okay. Maybe I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. This is gonna work. That's why.
Where when they're educated, you know what they do? They say, wow, thank you for educating me. I was not aware. I will stop right now to abuse animals. Right. So we've seen it all. We've seen people like you who that's why I could predict your behavior. I knew you're gonna come back here with excuses. Because we've been through this several times. We speak to Muslims and other religious people and non-religious people about this topic on a daily basis. We know what we're talking about.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, good thing I am going to get a little bit impaired. I'm not going to get totally impaired. Okay, we're not going to be doing excessive drinking, just an FYI. We are just going to be doing a moderate amount. You know, no excessive drinking. Please don't excessively drink. We're just going to see if I can get moderately impaired and keep up with these guys. That's it. That's it. It's nothing too exciting. Don't overdrink. Don't do it. Okay? And make sure you're drinking at your legal age. Okay? Don't do it. Okay, let's get back.
That you are making today. Like my pal already said here, I don't know what his name is, but like if you're in the victim's position and somebody was coming to you saying, hey, it's my religion says it's fine for them to eat dog. Right. It's very easy. As soon as you put yourself in the position, stop your
Bono, mute yourself.
Can I be heard? Wait, what's this?
It's not rocket science at all, actually. Would you want to be kicked into a slaughterhouse? If yes, go into a slaughterhouse. If no, stop doing that to other individuals.
Oh shit. Oh, you guys don't eat meat.
Well, depends. But anyway.
You don't like meat?
Okay,
Got nothing
hold
to
up.
do with meat.
Yeah, hold up. It's... Do you know what has to happen to get the meat?
Yes.
What has to happen?
Kill the animals.
Okay, first you have to breed the animal. Then you have to rob the animal of their child. And then you have to, you know, send them to a slaughterhouse and then kill them.
I'm complaining.
And so that is what we have an objection to. It's not the killing themselves. It's the fact that you're forcing them into existence to kill them for things that you don't need, like meat.
You want their opinion before you kill them.
What?
You want their opinion before you kill them.
Say that. Dude, I'm not even, like, one more time, please.
You want the opinion of the animals you're about to kill?
No. Like,
so what's this argument, bro?
Dude, the fact that you're robbing someone of their autonomy is the problem. The fact that you were treating someone like property is the problem.
Someone? Since when did we start addressing animals as someone?
Holy fucking shit, dude. Okay, listen. So an animal is an inanimate object, right? They're a table. An animal is like a table. That's what you're saying?
Bro, their consciousness has limits.
So,
That is yours.
Hold on. So you're telling me that an animal is closer to a table than they are a human?
I never said that.
Then they're a someone.
Oh my.
But to their point of existence is survival.
Bro.
Can you just acknowledge that you just said that they're a someone?
What the fuck is that?
Could you just acknowledge that you just contradicted yourself and that you now accept that animals are a someone?
Someone?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
How are they not a someone?
They're like, I don't even know how to call it, okay? But like,
how
I don't know.
Dude, I could easily describe how they are a someone. It's not fucking rocket science because they have a brain.
How?
They have self-awareness. They avoid pain. Okay?
Okay.
What does a fucking table do? What does a table do? What does a table do?
Survival of the fittest, brother. This is not how. Oh my god.
Well, a table is a something. I'm describing a something versus a someone. A table is a something. So if you were trying to say that an animal is a something, they would have to be closer to a table than a human. Where a human is a someone, if they are closer to a human, then animals are to a someone.
I'm so confused right now. But
No, you're stupid.
I
No, you're stupid. You're not
but
confused. You're
I'm still
stupid.
going
There's a
to eat
difference.
meat. I'm still going to kill chickens. I'm still going to fry them, bitch. I'm going.
Is he crashing out?
Yeah.
What the hell? My God. What was that?
You know, they say meat has caused humans to evolve. I think meat has caused humans to devolve. Because they have gotten fucking dumb, bro. Like,
Bruh.
like, holy shit.
Holy camosi.
Anyway, does anyone else have something to say about animals?
I love him.
You love them. Well, vegan Jesus, why have you made animals to be used by people? If you're the creator of our world, why did you make animals to be used by people?
Jesus left the chat.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
didn't. Humans are evil bastards. That's why.
Well, Jesus is right here, so I think he should speak for himself. But I...
No, that wasn't me, bro. That was my evil friend, non-vegan Jesus.
Oh, non-vegan Jesus. Okay, okay, okay.
Oh yeah, you calling me Satan now, Jesus?
Yeah. It wasn't me.
My hands are clean. My hair is green.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh,
I'm kidding, by the way. I don't love animals. That was a joke.
So, Bono, are you going vegan now?
Oh my god. Oh, I was about to be, and I'm still thinking.
What is there to think about? Because the longer you think, the more you're going to participate in slavery and murder. Do you really want to continue to participate in slavery and murder?
No, I just don't want to talk about religion stuff for real.
I mean,
It's about religion, and I can't talk about it. And I just want some more
did
about
you
this.
see
That's
the
one.
vegan Islam website that I gave you? This is literally Islamic people that... This is literally Islamic people that are helping other Islamic people go vegan. I'll send it again.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Ready.
Nothing in Islam that says you must exploit and kill other animals.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you think eating animal flesh is a circle of life?
Wait. I thought you didn't believe in science. Circle of life is based off of science. It's bad science, but it's
Yeah.
still based off of science. So
I thought it was based off
Yeah.
Disney, but
Yeah,
what?
yeah. It's Elton John, the world's greatest anthropologist.
So no answer.
I don't
What
care.
the fuck's circle of life about shoving your arm up the arse of a cow?
It's the circle of life.
Hi, Jesus. How are you, my brother? Vegan, Jesus.
Yeah, not to be mistaken
Jesus.
with non-vegan Jesus. You are the circle of life person, my brother. Who was talking about circles of death?
Toothless. Who clearly couldn't even bite
okay.
into a cow
What's up
like
to
a real
this?
carnivore.
What's up
Hi,
to
Jesus.
this? Hello.
Hi,
Are
my
you here to
lord.
repent? I'm doing
Sorry,
fabulous,
what?
thank you. Are you here to repent?
No.
Will you confess your sins today?
What is
Have you
that?
been as a naughty animal abuser? Have you been abusing animals? Naughty.
No, I don't. I don't
Oh, you
abusing
don't?
animals.
Oh, sounds like an animal abuser in denial, if I may say so already. But in any case, are you a vegan then, if you don't abuse animals?
I don't eating the flesh, but I'm not vegan.
So how are you not vegan, but also not an animal abuser? That is a contradiction.
I respect
Do
them.
you understand?
Yeah.
No, you understand if you buy any animal abuse product, you are causing animals to be abused, which would make you an animal abuser. Are you aware of this?
I don't know how to answer to this question.
It's just a yes or no question. Are you aware of the fact that if you are not vegan and purchasing animal products, you are causing animals to be abused for you? Yes, I'm aware. No, I'm not aware.
But you judge on all the people on the planet.
Yeah, I'm Jesus like that.
Yeah, you are right.
So I answered your question. If I judge all the people in the planet, can you answer my question? Are you aware of the fact that if you are not a vegan, you are an animal abuser?
I told
Yes,
you
I'm
already,
aware.
yes.
Ah, you are aware. Okay. So how are you not a vegan and also not an animal abuser? You understand that's a contradiction?
So should I be vegan to not abuse the animals?
Correct.
That's the only way. Yeah, that's the only way that I know how. If you know any other way, please let me know because I'll go buy some ribs right now. If you know how I can be not abusing animals and not be a vegan at the same time, please let me know right now. I've been waiting for this for over 7 years now. Go ahead. You
Okay,
finally
but
get it.
give me
How
the
do you
time.
become? Sorry? I'm so excited. Wow. I'm gonna be a non-vegan and also not be an animal abuser. Please tell me. How does that work? How
Uh,
can I now go and buy ribs and not be an animal abuser? Please tell me. I'll pay you for that information.
wait, my friend. Someone here said that
Alright.
if you find a carcass on the floor, you can eat
Yes.
it. Is that
Yes.
true or wrong?
Well, I mean,
So
in reality,
when we
you
go
can
to
eat
the
it, right?
market, yeah,
No, Andy,
believe me.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
When
What
we
do you
go
mean is
to the
that you are
market,
wrong?
all
Wait.
all we find is a
Yeah.
carcass.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yes.
I'm not animal abuse.
Yes, you're so right. You know, what you are saying is what I believed before I became vegan. Then somebody made me aware of something called supply and demand. Okay? So you are totally right. The animals in the supermarket, those are just carcasses, right? And you personally were not really involved in killing those animals. But here's the thing, you need to think a little bit further than that, one step further, right? And that is when you buy said carcass, when you buy it, when you purchase it, right? That means the supermarket needs to replace the item that you just purchased, correct? Are you following?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, how do you replace a dead carcass in the supermarket? What needs to happen? Go ahead.
Wow.
What needs to
Wow.
happen to replace a dead carcass in the supermarket? How do they replace it? Is it magic? Is it animal abuse? What could it be? Creak.
Yeah, this is the best sound.
Yeah. Can you answer the question?
You are fake news.
Dude, just
Answer
adds
the question, por favor.
computing, bro.
I mean, it's only logical. You can do
Well-
it without killing the animal. You can
Well,
extract
it's
the
hard.
carcass, right?
This is the hardest question I have heard.
No, it's very easy. This is supply and demand.
Computing,
Right.
Can you give me
loading.
can you give me some time and go to speak with another person while I'm thinking?
Loading,
Um,
computing.
Okay.
Needs to.
But from
Because
me,
you'll
it's,
never come back with a good answer.
I mean, for me, it's pretty clear, right? What needs to happen is that they need to breed a new animal into existence and then kick that animal into a slaughterhouse, which is what you are responsible for when you go and buy said dead carcass in the supermarket. You are responsible for another individual being forced into this existence and being enslaved their entire lives and then kicked into a slaughterhouse as a baby. That's what makes you an animal abuser as a non-vegan. I hope that's clear.
Yeah, I get the point. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I hope you will stop now that you've been educated. I hope you'll stop abusing animals.
But look to the bright side. I don't eat the flesh. I hate the flesh.
Yeah, that's the
Have milk because you're a child or something like that's what I understood, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, your mom's breast milk. Not a fucking cow's milk. What the hell? And you get off that shit when you're an infant. What's wrong with people? Guys, here's a way to figure it out. There's something called a mirror in your house. Go take a look in the mirror and ask the mirror on the wall, am I a fucking cow? And you'll say it'll show you that you aren't. Holy cow. Oh my god, no way.
Does your mother moo? No, therefore not cow.
Gee.
What the hell is wrong with people?
Moo.
Sickening.
It's dangerous though,
Mirror on
David,
the wall.
because it's dangerous because some of these people wouldn't have a problem with fucking a cow. So when they look in the mirror, they're like, "Am I fucking a cow?" Oh, or you said, "Am I a fucking cow?" Sorry, I misunderstood. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you were a cow, you're fucking a cow, I guess. Like, I guess one would follow. Just say it.
Do they
Well,
know
not
what
in modern
happens to
farming,
the
you never get to
cow?
fuck a cow, do you? Somebody comes along and wanks you off.
Oh,
well,
that's
some people
fair.
are doing the thing to the bulls to get the semen, right? They're wanking off the bulls, so they are doing something there, and then they're shoving their fist in the ass of the mother cow. The hell is wrong with people? What the hell have we done as humans? What's wrong with people?
Bestiality wrong. Jerking off bull good. Forcefully inseminating cow
So-
good.
So fucked.
But bestiality wrong.
Like, get a pacifier if you're so addicted to that shit. Get a baby bottle with soy milk. Like, what the hell? If you need to get a crib, go buy a crib. Get a blankie. You know? Like Toothless here. Toothless here definitely sleeps in a crib, you know? Probably sleeps with a bonnet on, has a little blankie, cries to mommy.
Toothless,
Right, Toothless?
Toothless, do you milk your own cows? Do you jerk off your bulls? Toothless, or do you just go to the supermarket?
By the way, we have a non-vegan here. It's Bono. Do you want to have a conversation with us? It's Bono. We're
Bono,
generally less picky.
Bono has had conversation for like 2 hours now.
Okay, wow. Okay. And still not vegan.
Yeah.
Jesus.
In process. In process. Wait.
Wait, Bono. So, like, it's clear that you don't care about animals if you're not vegan after 2 hours of talking here. Do you also like hate humans too? Do you think humans should have rights?
Are we abusing them?
Well, should humans have rights? That's just a yes or no question.
No.
Wait, what?
So humans shouldn't.
Go ahead, sorry.
Hmm?
Go ahead, 40, sorry.
So Bono, you don't think humans should have rights, legal rights?
Should have right to abuse them, to do kind of like sexual things to them.
No. How do I explain this? Do you think humans should be respected? Do you think humans should be respected?
Should be respected, or
I'm not going to talk anymore.
The way he was gonna go about it is that you were paying people to go to the slaughterhouse to kill animals. Do you think that that's a good thing to do?
okay, you guys were talking to the Toothless too, and he didn't have any idea about it too, and that's why he'd be like, no, I'm not even vegan.
No. Sorry, hang on a second.
Oh, no?
Toothless has been here countless times. Sorry.
Yeah. He's literally here to troll. He's flagged.
Yeah, a lot of times. So Toothless knows exactly what's going on. So sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, the humans they're not right to abuse animals. It is correct. They are not. They don't have to kill them. They don't have to do anything to them. But I was saying that I was just like I am in the how to say. I can say I'm in suck. For example, I was talking about my religion stuff. That's why I cannot like be fully in your side. That is the same. But I know you're right.
Wait,
You
which
show me the
religion tells
verse
you to
in
abuse
Islam
animals?
that says you must kill an animal, because I have not found it.
What did you say?
You show me the verse in the Quran or the Hadith that says you must kill an animal because it doesn't exist.
We must kill the animals.
Yeah,
You show me the verse that says you must
No.
kill an animal. It does not
No,
exist.
there's nothing about it.
It's also like it's Bono. Do you remember that
Yes,
that I asked
I remember.
before?
I do
Is
remember. Yes, and you're right, but it's kind of complicated for me. Yes, you're right,
Yeah.
guys. I'm not saying anything to them.
yeah.
You're
In
But I'm thinking about in my religious stuff too, in this
Yeah.
way, and that's what.
Yeah, so Bono,
is
I sent
is
I sent you the Vegan Islam website that is made by the Middle East Vegan Society for a specific reason. That was for you to read it. And it tells
Is it
you
well, like
it's legit there for Muslims to learn that veganism is possible. It being a Muslim.
it's possible? Yeah, it is possible.
So if
It's
it's possible, then why not do
It's
it?
I mean, it's possible to eat them too.
Well, so
it's
what?
possible to.
So what if it's possible to eat them? You don't need to. They are a sentient individual who does not want to die. That's why you need to cover their eyes. That's why you make sure they don't see the knife, make sure that they don't die near each other, is so they don't have to experience fear. So they clearly don't want to die. Why would you force someone to die who doesn't want to die just because you want to get some meat in your stomach? Because your dad says so? Your dad in the sky says so?
So Bono, can I ask you, have you ever killed an animal?
No, never.
Why not?
I mean, why should I?
So the reason I'm asking is, do you understand the psychological, the mental toll that can do to somebody, that likely does to everybody who kills an animal? Do you know what that does to somebody's mentality?
I know, yeah.
You know?
Yes, and I never killed any.
Explain to me what it does to somebody who takes a life. Please tell me. Are you there? Am I here?
Yeah, I'm there. I was about to say that, like, in Islam, they don't kill the animals.
They just die.
They just fall over.
So the act of killing someone with a knife, regardless of an eyes closed or not, is going to affect somebody mentally. It's going to fuck them up psychologically. I don't care who you are. And it's been studied. It's been looked at. You can look at the information that taking a life causes mental trauma. So I would gather in any religion that the idea is you want to protect your own people. So why would you put somebody in that position in the first place where they're going to be affected with mental trauma the rest of their life? Maybe turning to drugs, maybe turning to alcohol, maybe turning to violent crime, maybe abusing their spouse because they've been accustomed to enacting violence on others. So it becomes that much more easier to do it to even your own species. So again, like, tell me what you know about that. Like, do you know anything about that?
I know anything about it. Like, yeah, we do. We can say that we kill the sheep or cow in our house, let's say, and then we don't show it to the other people. We don't show it for not to affect them.
No, but the person killing, or the people seeing it happen, what do you think that does to someone's mentality? It says it's acceptable to have violence in our society, right? Just because you dismiss the animal and you flip a coin and decide, I can eat an animal today, or I won't eat an animal today, we all disagree. We all think that's violent. We think that's ridiculous. We think it's hypocritical. You know, you wouldn't go around being okay if people kick dogs, but you're okay with stabbing an innocent animal in the throat for just something as trivial as a meal. We vegans don't agree with that. You
Not
think
okay.
it's acceptable to do
We're
that.
not. I'm just telling. There is kind of aloneness. Like we are like in the Quran. It allows to eat some kind of halal foods. I mean halal animals.
Well, I would say that's haram. I would say that's haram. Halal would be being kind and donating your time, giving to charity, giving money, giving out, like making the world a better place, a less violent place. Okay, that's what halal would be. When you're living in haram, you're taking things needlessly, right? You're selfish, gluttony, greed, all these things. That's what haram is. And you're doing that to the animals because you're saying, oh, I have the choice to do it, or I don't have the thing that you're paying for to have happen for you when it's not necessary.
Well, let me ask a question. Why are you eating the other animals if you have options?
Why am I eating?
Yes. Why are you eating them if you have other options?
Just like it is like we always add add meat to every meal. It's kind of being
Why
natural.
are you
It's kinda-
eating them if you have other options?
Because nobody told me that there's other options.
There's
I'm
30,000
telling you,
plants to choose from.
it is kind of being normal in my country, in my family. That's it.
It's normal in all our countries, in all our families. But should you if you do not need to?
You already admit that killing innocent animals is wrong, and then you said when halal way of killing wasn't enough, you said, "Oh, then it's permissible in my religion to do that, or we can do that in my religion." Okay, we can do. Technically, we can do whichever horrible thing you can possibly imagine, right? We can kill, we can rape, we can murder, we can steal, we can do a bunch of horrible things just because we can, but does make it okay to do, right? And that's not a good justification for what you're doing. You can just say, "Oh yeah, I can do it." You already admit that it's horrible, so just process the information and stop making excuses. You know what, this is wrong, right? You already know that this is wrong, and you shouldn't do that even if that you can in your religion, because we have that, we have made clear that for you, okay?
Yeah, and I would add that we don't follow these books or these religions entirely. We cherry pick which verses we want to use in our everyday life, and we choose what we don't. I mean, why is it that like you don't entirely follow the book? Because sometimes these things are impractical in today's society. And I believe that most people, when they say they can't be vegan and they point to their religion, they're literally tokenizing and mocking their own religion. They're literally doing that. They're saying, they're excusing their book when most of their books say be kind to animals, right? Like they're literally just using it as another excuse, like you would, like, oh, what animals do in the wild or some other stupid reason, right? So again, that kind of goes against your own book in the first place, does it not?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Hey Axel,
What's up?
do you do stream or like
Yes.
recording something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I won't say any bad words then.
You can say whatever you
Shit,
want.
why not?
Really? You're streaming on YouTube or what?
Yep. I sure fucking am.
What is the name of your channel?
It's the same name as the name here.
It's called the 40-year-old vegan.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
called the 40-year-old vegan. That's
Yeah.
his channel.
Yeah, that too. And the
He has
that chip
aliens
guy.
on.
And that chip guy. I have two channels.
National Tournament. Okay, I found it.
I think it's Bono, like hearing this conversation. I think you kind of get what we're going for here. Now, we don't care what you did in the past, you know, like we're not here to blame and point fingers. Well, the question is what you want to do going forward, you know, knowing that there's no need for you to demand violence towards animals. Do you really want to be the one who's demanding that out of them?
No. No, I
Can
was just
someone
trying.
give me definition of veganism, please? Can someone give me a short definition of veganism?
Veganism is the
Can you please
rejection.
wait? We weren't speaking to you. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I was just gonna say veganism is the rejection and the act behind the rejection of exploitation to animals, i.e., slavery and murder.
So the whole point of veganism is to implement the veganism to society where people are feel pretty fine without veganism who consume meat.
Without enslaving and murdering animals.
So you are against suffering, right?
No. Not necessarily.
Against bringing suffering to animals.
No, again, not exactly. It's about not taking their autonomy away from them.
Oh, you're against the domination of human species.
Yeah.
Above the animal kingdom.
Yeah, this whole hierarchy of we should use animals as property is what I'm against. And view animals as property or products.
But that is how biology works, like some stronger animal eats less stronger one. Isn't that so?
No. Biology works by acquiring nutrients and sustaining one's life. We can get the nutrients without we can get the nutrients without killing and eating animals.
Like our ancestors
yeah, I don't care.
Consume.
I don't care what my ancestors did. My ancestors raped each other. My ancestors killed each other. My ancestors did a whole bunch of other shitty fucking things to each other that I would never do.
Did that depending on social and historical aspects, but the way that they eat meat, it's depending on biology, right?
No,
it's not the same.
No, again, one more time. We require to get nutrients to sustain our lives, right? We need nutrients. We don't need ingredients. Meat is just an ingredient that has nutrients in it. But if we can get those nutrients without that ingredient being meat, we can sustain our lives. Like,
no, you can't, actually.
What do you mean, dude? What is so special about meat? Tell me, what is so special about meat?
It is special. All right, let's not count the taste because it tastes really, really awesome, fucking awesome, right? Let's not count that.
Fruit tastes awesome too. What are you talking about, dude? Like fruit taste awesome. mushrooms taste awesome.
Wait a second. Okay.
Nixie, what if we show you a study done on over 500,000 people with over 30 years of data? So they followed them for over 30 years, showing the people on a plant-based diet actually had better health outcomes and lived longer than the people who consumed animal products. Would you then stop saying that we need to consume animal products, given that the people who didn't were actually healthier long-term?
You can show me whatever you want, any data you want, but veganism is pushed by activists, not science.
So you don't believe data, scientific data. You only believe what you want to believe, right? Because you said I can show you data. So are you going to believe the data if you see it, or do you just believe whatever you want to believe?
Okay, I want to see it. And here's
okay,
the
here you go.
question.
It's in the chat right now.
One second. Here's one guy asked me a question. So you're okay if I rap and something like some bad stuff with my family? Listen, dude. That things you gave me as an example, like killing, rapping someone, is made by the social and historical aspects of humanity, and the consumption of meat doesn't count as those of ones. It's biological purpose of person, of any species.
No.
Like it's
no.
not the same thing.
Smichty, no. Just because we did it in our history doesn't mean we need to continue doing it. That's what we're trying to explain to you. We have science showing that you can be healthy without consuming animal products. Therefore, any form of justification that we did it in the past, therefore we should do it, or it's in our biology, it's not. Our body can digest both meat and plants. That's all we know. There is no teleology to imply that somehow we need to consume animal products simply because we did it in the past. That form of logic, it's called a genetic fallacy, and it is a logical fallacy.
Yeah, basically saying because we did something for a long time, that doesn't mean that we should continue doing it.
Like partly it's based on real concerns like nutrients, right? But often it's like oversimplified kinda, or ideological, you know.
It's mostly ego. It's mostly ego because if we think about it logically, we would never kick a dog. And if we saw someone being kicked, we would try to stop that. If you look at a squirrel or if you look at a dog or if you look at an animal in the wild, you aren't salivating. You aren't like, I can't wait to eat them. No, you're conditioned to think that it's normal to eat animals and you just do it because of culture and tradition. There's no like desire for us to see an animal get hurt. Most of us would cringe at the idea of killing an animal. So this is just all indoctrination beliefs that is pressed upon us. And then we fall to these fallacies, right? Like we're told something about protein, so we're like, okay, I'll just use that as an excuse. Or we're told something about lions in the wild or something, and I'll use that excuse. Or we'll use culture again. We'll fall back on that. So again, like there's no biological requirement for us to eat animals. And I think if we think about it logically and we drop our ego, then we'll find that we're more in alignment with being vegan than we ever thought. And it's not an oversimplification. It's actually like it's just the logical consensus, really.
All right.
And Smichty, one more thing, right? So the important thing to appreciate is also that when it comes down to obviously eating meat and being vegan, they are both, you could say, ideologies. You have certain beliefs, right? Like you think meat is healthy. We believe we should not exploit animals. But whatever the case might be, right? In your case, and it was also in our case, our belief about eating animals was after the fact. This is also called post hoc rationalization. You are believing something because it happens after a fact. So you eat meat and then you defend it. You're not neutral. You are already, quote unquote, indoctrinated by thinking, oh, this is yummy, this is tasty, everyone does it, and then you defend it. You're not neutral.
Yeah, it's essentially saying you're biased. That's what he's saying, is that you're biased in your opinion.
Yeah, you never, like, in other words, what you could also say is you never tried the other side. You never, you don't even know how it feels like. It's like a drug.
I tried to be vegan 1 month. Like, actually, I had only drawbacks rather than benefits.
What?
Okay.
What were you doing as a vegan, bro? It's where you only had drawbacks.
Not 1 month exactly, for about little bit more than 3 weeks, and I got only drawbacks rather than.
What were you eating?
I were consuming meat, not.
What were you eating during this trial?
Consuming not meat, like not red meat, and mostly my diet consisted of vegetables and fruits. Also.
Did you say
You were eating meat?
You were
eating the
red
animals.
meat?
Yeah, I couldn't like cut off the whole meat from my diet.
So you weren't
I just
vegan,
wanted to try, you know.
So you weren't
though I
even
come up-
plant-based, let alone vegan.
Okay, I know that I can't consider myself as a vegan that time because I consumed, you know.
No, you can't consider yourself as a vegan because you saw animals as an entity that you can take from. You can't consider. No, you have not tried to be a vegan. How do you see animals, Smicky? Do you see animals as some individuals you can just take away from, or do you see them as the individuals who deserve their rights to be respected?
That's a strong quote, actually. Yeah.
So which is it? Do you see them as some individual, someone who you can just take away from because you have power over them, or do you see them as individuals whose rights you should respect?
Whose rights we should respect? You said that? You said that whose rights we should respect?
Yeah. So do you see animals as individuals whose rights you should respect, or do you see them as objects who you can take from?
Bro, that question is really good. To be honest, it made me think about a bit.
Because if these questions are landing with you, my guy, maybe you got a lot more thinking to do. I'm just saying, like, we were all animal eaters at one point, right? Like VO2 Max was saying, we were all in that bias, right? But then we made the switch because of these questions that we were talking. We were open-minded. Stay open-minded.
And don't just eat vegetables, okay? Like, vegetables are great, but nobody's telling you to just eat vegetables. There's a whole lot of other plants that are edible that aren't vegetables. Just an FYI. Like, you can be unhealthy as a vegan, but like, you also can be more healthy if you eat a balanced diet.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so if we gave you a resource called Challenge 22, that is a website that is going to send you recipes and help you go vegan, and they'll send you recipes based off of your location, your budget, and your nutritional needs. Not yeast. Would you be willing to give that a try?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Maybe, yes. I'll try to read.
Okay, yeah, so it's just a 22-day challenge. Like I said, they send you recipes based off of your nutritional needs, your location, and your budget. So you're not going to be spending an arm and a leg. You're not going to be getting, if you're not from the US, you will not be getting recipes from the US. And you won't be getting recipes that are not nutritionally adequate for your nutritional needs. One more time, you don't need meat. You need nutrients. Nutrients are all you need to do to sustain lives, like acquiring these nutrients. There is a dietitian on there if you have any specific nutritional needs, and there's like people based off of, there's like a Facebook group and a WhatsApp group that is just based on helping people go vegan. And feel free to come here anytime to ask more questions.
Is raw milk counted as against of veganism?
Any form of enslavement or murder that happens to animals, raw milk is 100% contributing to slavery.
Is that something? Is that the process of getting raw milk? Is that harming the
It would be
animal?
the same process of getting pasteurized milk. It's just skipping one step of pasteurizing the milk. The acquiring of the milk is the same. Pasteurizing is just essentially boiling.
So let me just summarize it, right? Because maybe to make it like a bit better understandable to you. So there are usually two main things in veganism. And the first one is arguably the most important one. And that is the exploitation, the things that matter to these animals because they can feel it or because they could lose something. So it is something that is about their current existence because they are alive, right? So we could call them, I don't know, just call them exploitation. I think that's the best word. And the second thing is more of a symbolic nature once they are dead, right? And there, some vegans may agree or disagree. Let's say you find like a dead animal on the street. Some vegan might say you should not eat them. Some say, yeah, whatever. But the most important point you have to ask yourself is, has this animal been exploited for me? Has it been used to get to my goal? And obviously, if you get milk, in 99.9% of the time, you are using an animal to get benefit. And we are saying this is not good. We should not do this. Does that make sense? So there's exploitation and there is symbolic nature, you could say, symbolism, you could say. And we mostly first care about the exploitation, right? That is something that you have to understand. Does that make sense, my friend? Okay, probably not.
It does, man. It does.
Okay, yeah. So you always have to ask yourself, what was the process to get to that product? Okay. So if you find yourself tomorrow waking up after your sleep and you find out that, and you get the knowledge that you can be perfectly healthy as a vegan, let's just imagine this for one moment, okay? If you are in this position and you have this knowledge, would you then say that you should go immediately vegan? Because you can be healthy and not exploit animals? Or would you still say, oh, I don't care, it's too tasty, I'm not going to do this?
Oh, actually, it's been a while since I was thinking about like this, the whole culture of veganism, you know, being interested about what's the full meaning about living about the whole veganism and what is the reasons to commit such decisions, you know, and yeah, it's long process. Like I can't wake up in one of the days and say truly that I'm vegan. Like it's process, you know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm just trying to feel.
I do understand that obviously you're not going to wake up maybe tomorrow and have this knowledge, but I'm asking you, if this is the case, and if we assume hypothetically that tomorrow you have the knowledge, you have the
just when I was scrolling TikTok, just one case, I come to one video like they was saying like there was a quote that's saying that every being should not suffer and should be happy, and I really liked that quote. But when I checked the comments, most of the people were saying that they also agree with that, but consume meat. And I thought, what it has to do with consumption of meat?
Yeah, and listen,
Like,
this quote that you mentioned is actually way more
Guys,
ambitious.
have you got ever like the woman
Sorry, no, you can't do this. I'm sorry. So this quote that you told me, it sounds nice and it's overly ambitious because veganism doesn't even say that. Veganism doesn't say that animals should all be happy. Veganism merely states that humans should not exploit animals. We're not even making them happy. So veganism is the bare minimum. It's like if I see a stranger on the street, I don't have to make them happy. Sorry?
Yes, Ripple wants to say something. Maybe you can unmute him. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get unmuted. That's all. That's all right.
Just don't interrupt. We will appreciate it.
So if you like that quote, you should definitely go vegan. Really. Because veganism is not even that quote unquote strict in that sense. Our goal is not to make animals happy. Now, most vegans, they care about animals so that they would like to make them happy. But veganism is merely saying don't exploit them.
Right, man. I don't know if it's adequate to say that, but I come up to one video where Charlie Kirk is were debating in this area about against veganism, and actually Charlie Kirk gave valuable and strong statements and arguments against veganism. Like, what do you have to say about that?
No, I gave a bunch of
What
ad hominems.
arguments? Wait, which argument though? I don't think any of his arguments were strong if you know how to address them. But what arguments are you talking about?
Yeah, and why do you bring up Charlie Kirk? You don't even have to mention the name. Just mention the argument. I don't care about him.
Okay, bro. Okay, chill.
There were two times that like there was a guy on campus doing the live street debates, and then there was one inside a stadium, and the one inside the stadium actually Mr. Kirk got like put on his back feet a bit and he looked pretty bad. The other one, the crowd started getting a bit loud, and maybe yes, the vegan was maybe a little bit emotional, but his arguments were sound. So I don't see where Charlie would have got the upper edge.
Which arguments though? Because we can play the devil's advocate, playing this argument, that argument. Which argument was strong?
Wasn't he talking about gang violence at that time, or am I wrong?
Is that a vegan argument?
That he was talking his last statements? No, it wasn't about veganism.
No, you said that he had a strong anti-vegan argument. What was the argument?
What did he say that was compelling?
Bruh, don't be one of these people. I know someone who
Me
can
too,
debate
Tasty.
anyone in the world. They have the best arguments. I just can't remember any of them.
Okay, he said that humans evolved eating meat, therefore veganism is unnatural.
That is a good
You lack
argument?
Wow.
What?
iron, protein, and also he said that climate impact is exaggerated, and crops also harm environment. Meat is equal to strange.
Oh,
So why don't
brother,
we
you're
address?
making the case for veganism right now.
Pushed by
Yeah, let's
activists,
address
not
one by one.
that
Let's address one by one. Let's write it down.
Yes, I'm not even
Or
sure if
should
it's
we?
worth going over it because like the
Yeah.
thing is like this ends up becoming like vegan bingo at this point. I'm not sure like
Yeah.
why do you now jump to
Dude, I
Charlie
don't want
Kirk
to
now?
sound like running from arguments, but I have only 5% left, and I have to go to put on charge. Then later, maybe come up and discuss it later. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
like
sure, do
Val
that.
said, before you take off, like we can go over by these one by one, but the fact remains that just because someone disagrees with somebody on stage, we can
Okay,
go over
right.
all these facts. Do you know what I mean? Like
Couple of minutes, all right?
they, yeah, I would like Tone said, we can like really put those arguments to bed if you want, but at the end of the day, well, like, why would you want to argue for exploiting animals? Why wouldn't you argue the other way around and go against animal exploitation? Do you know?
Why be a selfish person when you could be not a selfish person?
Yeah. Anyways, I think maybe he's having phone issues. Is there anybody else here that would like to have a discussion?
You're 40-year-old, but like that's the best argument
Guys,
ever.
couple of
We were
minutes.
evolved to do it, so therefore we should continue.
Yeah, we evolved to do a lot of incredibly awful things. So, yeah, let's just keep doing them. Why not? That makes sense. I mean, Toothless feels that way. Toothless is on board with that for sure. His crazy takes. Hi, Vane. How
Yep.
are you? Vane 15033. Felix.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Vane. How are you?
Good, thank you. What about you?
What I'm good. What brings you to the channel? Do you like the channel name, by the way? Veganism is better.
I mean, it's a question, right? I think it's fair to ask.
Yeah.
No, I
What do you think?
just here to listen to
Yeah.
you
Do you agree with?
guys.
Do you agree with the channel? Do you agree with the question? Do you think it is better?
It
Or is
seems
it the
like
best?
I think there are a lot of benefits of veganism.
Oh, yeah. Like
Think is the
what? What would?
biggest? What do you think is the biggest benefit?
I think it's not taking advantage of animals.
Yes, I like that one. So, with that being said, do you know of a life, like a way of life that doesn't do bad things to animals?
A rational? A
Well, yeah,
rational
like,
one?
yeah, I mean,
Conscious?
like, well, with the channel name, I mean, it's right there, right? Hello there. Am I here? Can people hear me?
No, you're silent.
Yes.
Okay, thank
No,
you.
and no.
Vane, are you still there? Hmm. Maybe you're having mic issues.
Here. I can hear you.
Oh, so like you mentioned one of the benefits of being vegan, like isn't that the only benefit? Like not having animals go through what they go through? Like maybe we just leave them alone and live vegan? What do you think?
I think that's the main one, but I think there are other benefits, right? Like, I think it's better for the planet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, like it's going to be better for the planet. Of course, it's going to be better probably for our health, but like I think just the main point is that like we tend to like look for it in human means, like selfish means kind of like what's it going to do to benefit me, whereas like veganism really is just about not exploiting the animals and not commodifying them. You know, there might be side benefits, but that's not why one would be vegan. The only reason you'd be vegan is just to leave the animals alone.
Yeah, I'd rather sit back and just listen to you guys because I don't know much about the topic. That's one thing. And second, it's not that you guys have a bad reputation in the server, but I have heard a lot of times that people come here and that they get banned for asking stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
I'd
think
rather
I think if
just
you
sit back and listen to you guys discuss whatever you guys were talking about.
Vane,
yeah,
if
so
people
the
are
thing
honest,
is,
sorry, David, if people are
go ahead.
honest in here and they're not being morons, then we have no issue. We're happy to converse with them.
Yeah, a lot of people have an issue with vegans, but generally, I think it's more they have an issue with our message rather than, um, like, or sorry, they have an issue with us rather than the message. So, like for example, if I say I think it's wrong to exploit animals, you know, most people will probably say that's true, but then when we get into discussions, you know, they fall on like different excuses, and a lot of people don't come in here generally in good faith. They come here to troll. Um, like today, for example, I was doing outreach, and some guy came and waved a sausage in my face just for doing outreach and speaking to people in the street. Somehow that's generally socially acceptable. And for me, just to state the pretty obvious that we shouldn't abuse and confine and torture and exploit, commodify others, like I'm somehow the crazy person. So, yeah, I mean, of course, people are going to walk away from the chat if they don't believe that we should respect animals. I feel like, of course, vegans are always going to have a target on their back, but we're just the messenger. Like, we generally don't really even care about what people feel about us because we know what's right. I think most people know what's right. We're just calling out the obvious. But it's fine if you want to sit back and listen. I would probably want to know why people are vegan, you know, why they went vegan, you know, like, is it true what happens in animal agriculture? Do we have to eat animals? Is it necessary? I think if someone's open minded, that's what they would come in and ask rather than be like, oh, we have to eat meat, or have these binary statements saying that, you know, our culture decided that we had to do this, or the wild determines what our values are, or religion. You know, there's all these, we call them bingo card excuses. It's not really people thinking
David,
from
I have some
themselves.
questions. I have some
Go ahead.
questions. David,
Yeah.
what happens to the animals that makes it wrong? Like,
Well, I
aren't
mean,
we
you
giving
only,
them a good life though? Like, aren't we giving them like
so
shelter and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, you could use the same reasoning for the slave trade, right? It's like, well, maybe some people had nice homes and maybe they were given a good life, but is slavery acceptable? No. Right?
Well, they're animals.
Yeah, humans are animals. What's your point?
Oh, fucking facts, bro.
Well, I
Shit.
mean, okay, maybe we're a little bit different, but what do we always say? I mean, the things that matter are what are the things that we are sort of similar in are the only things that matter. It doesn't matter about our differences. You and I have differences. That doesn't justify me exploiting you, even though I'm stronger, younger, faster,
Are
all
you
these
younger
things.
though?
You know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I should exploit you, right?
Right.
Right. We agree I'm younger. Okay, good. Any more rage baiting questions there? I don't know if you guys saw it today. I found an alien in Amsterdam. I don't know if you saw that today on my live stream.
No, I missed that. I watched for a few minutes, but
too many trolls.
Yeah, I just can't sit and look at that.
Yeah. I unbanned 89 people.
Yes, I heard you saying that. It's like, no, I can't sit there.
I can't believe you actually unbanned Dennis. Good on you, bro.
I saw him in there. And I was so tempted just to time him out even. I was waiting for
At least ban Dennis. At least ban Dennis.
What the goal was if I ever had a monetized channel was to state we would do a vote every week. We would vote to ban somebody. So we'd have a donation goal. So for example, Dennis would probably be $3. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 50, who knows? And then that could go towards We the Free or something like that.
So what if the Carnists started to vote to ban vegans?
Oh no, well we would if you're vegan, you're untouchable. You know. Or we could do that, but I would just ban the vegans for a day.
I'd do that for charity. I'd probably be quite high up there.
Oh, I think you would be, you'd be right up there. Definitely. I find it weird that Toothless isn't here all the time, though, eh? Why are you in here, bro? All the time, trolling us. And then we're the bad guys, apparently. People defending animals you guys are really awful. All of you. Seriously. How dare you defend pigs and chickens and ducks and horses and lambs and sheep?
Is he doesn't believe in science that he doesn't experience. Just like he doesn't experience the earth is round, he doesn't believe that earth is round. I don't know what is the shape of earth according to him. So I called him flat earther. Then he said, no, I don't believe earth is flat. I neither believe earth is round. So I said, okay, you don't believe earth is round? Then I'll call you non-round earther.
Well, do you believe in viruses, Toothless?
But what about
You can't see them.
though?
So they send pregnant animals to slaughterhouses.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah. Imagine coming into a chat and saying, oh, you vegans, you must be for abortion, blah, blah, blah. And then I say, hey, well, do you eat animals that go into slaughter that are still pregnant? Then I don't hear anything anymore. I wonder why.
Because I'm cooked, bro. You beat my whole argument. Case done.
It's done. That's it.
But they're
Good to have
animals, though.
shortcut.
They're animals, though. That's the.
You already said that. This
Oh.
is we're getting into. We're going in the circle now.
Oh shit.
You know, humans are animals, right?
Yeah, but humans are better animals.
So are you saying what? Why are we better? We're more intelligent? Is that what you're saying?
Because
I would disagree with that.
Because non-human animals can't brew alcohol. That's why.
I would argue that's a smarter way to live.
You
They're
don't
smarter
know.
than us. Tone's jumping in.
There are animals that use alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. Savage beasts.
But to be fair, deer do get drunk. They eat fermented apples and shit to get drunk. So
Get
that defeats
a little bit wasted.
Yeah, that defeats my whole argument
So,
there.
yeah. So species, you're talking about alcohol, the ability to make alcohol or get drunk, sorry. What was your other one? You had one more.
Humans are better animals, I think.
Yeah.
Better what?
I don't know.
So you were drinking, weren't you?
Yeah,
Oh
very
my
good
God.
troll, actually.
Dude, I am not here, okay? Like my brain is not working.
you-
So give me a break, okay?
Actually sound like a typical troll, actually, bro. Typical troll.
Yeah, no. I'm losing. Okay? I'm losing the argument. I don't have any argument against,
Yeah.
veganism. That's why I'm vegan.
That's it.
Where's Chip? Chip's a good troll.
Chip's pretty good, yeah.
Well,
he triggers everyone, doesn't he?
Well, Chip's not drunk, is
Can you imagine Chip drunk?
I don't want to imagine Chip drunk. Okay, I'll try. I'll actually give an honest argument against veganism. I'm a selfish piece of shit. I don't care about animals. I don't care about anyone else. And yes, I think that everyone else should live like me.
That's permaban.
What does that even mean? So wait, you don't care about your family, friends?
No. I don't care about anyone. I don't care about myself. I don't care about nothing. Everyone.
So you're okay. You're okay with them being tortured, confined, exploited?
Correct.
And yourself as well?
Correct.
Okay, well, why are you still here?
Well, because I'm drunk right now, and being drunk feels good.
So what if we took away your alcohol?
Well, L me then.
Emotional damage.
Did you just say L me? Oh my God, that should be a meme. Fucking meme. Holy shit, dude. Hello there.
Jennifer.
Zeniver, Immortalis. The pink. Michiru.
Is that
true?
Japanese?
What's up?
Or Korean?
Hello there.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Nice. So, what do you think of the name of the channel here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to listen to see other people's views.
Yeah. Do you agree with the name of the channel though?
Not really, but I'm not gonna be here. If that's what you think, that's up to you.
Oh no, I get it. We should change it to veganism is the best, like a more binary statement. Yeah.
Okay, as you like.
Without
question. You agree? True.
No, but as you like. I agree that you have the right to name it as you want.
Oh, so wait a second. So true would mean like implying you believe in truth? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens in animal agriculture?
I
To
know, but yeah, I know, but like I wouldn't give value to I like it's more of something that the moral frame that you're following for the most part. So I don't see a real difference in the lives between something like insects, animals, bacteria, parasites,
So
plants,
do you-
even.
Humans are animals, right? So you don't give them any.
Yeah, the main reason we give value to human life is because mainly, other than religious reasons, maybe because they're from the same species. But if we did anyone here watch Invincible?
I can't
Before you
remember.
go
Probably.
there,
It's
before
a
you go,
series. Is it talking about human-like people and
I
those
watched
people?
the full series of
I
Invincible.
just have like
It's
one
called.
question. I just have like one short question to you, right? Before you go even there, is for you, like if I wash my hand right now and I kill bacteria, is that as bad for you than if I, let's say, stab a cow's eye?
For no reason, or of course not, because that's
Well,
unnecessary damage.
I mean, obviously, in both cases, you always have a reason, right? I mean, whatever you do in life, you always have a reason.
No, but from my perspective, there are worthy reasons and there are not worthy reasons. So if it's for nutrition,
let's say I get for both pleasure. Yeah, let's say I get it from like I just want to see the bacteria be killed. Like I get pleasure seeing bacteria die. Yeah. Let's see, I wash them, so I get some pleasure, and I kill the cow for pleasure as well.
Okay, can I speak?
Yeah, sure.
The thing is, the people who are eating animals, that nutrition is also a form of pleasure, because there are some sort of researchers that supports the idea that veganism, if combined with some vitamins, will be enough and will be healthy, like vitamin B12, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and these kind of supplements. If it's added to the diet, it will be enough for you to actually be healthy. But from my perspective, as I just said before, it all revolves around the idea of what is the thing that gives value to all what surrounds us. Is it life, or is it consciousness? Is it being sentimental? Because that's one of the arguments that I hear a lot from vegans, is that like is sentimental being. He has pain receptors. He feels pain, and therefore he doesn't deserve to starve.
It's okay. I got it. Yeah, I got it. So if I basically just suck on my, let's say I suck on my fist, right, because there's some bacteria and I want to get some nutrients. If I do that, or if I stab a cow to death to then consume it, are both actions for you the same?
I know the same, yeah.
They're the same? Okay, yeah, the conversation is over. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. There's nothing more I wanted to hear from you. Anyone else?
Wait, did I hear that right?
This
You
was
said
fast.
killing a bacteria. So did you say killing a bacteria is the same as killing a cow?
Yes, dude.
I didn't say that.
So can I ask
I
you a few
did
questions?
say if Okay.
You see them as equal. That's what you said, True.
I said if let's say we're gonna eat some fungi for nutrition, it's similar to eat a cow for nutrition, at least from my perspective.
Stop it.
Okay.
Get some help.
Can I ask you questions further on your perspective?
I'd like to stay silent and listen to other people. It seems like there's
Hold on.
no, I'm just gonna ask you-
hold
I'm
on.
just gonna
So
ask
you
you
really
think
well.
that animals are closer to a table than a human?
I'm not thinking anything. What I'm trying to say is that what gives value to lives in general should be dictated
sure.
either by a
Yeah, sure.
moral code or by a religious code.
I would like to.
So in order for us to say that something
True.
is
I've been trying to
morally,
ask you a question. True. I've been trying to ask you a
I
question.
can't
Right?
speak.
Because
I
I've been trying
can't
to ask you a
answer
question and
anything.
you've been cutting me off. You've been disrespectful. I've been trying to ask you a question, correct? Right? So I just want to clarify.
Axel asked me a question and I tried to answer, but anyways, I'd like someone else to speak. I'm gonna be listening.
Yeah, no, true. It's I want to understand your position. Anything at all? I just want to understand your position. Are you scared to answer a few questions? True. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So, do you think killing a plant and killing an animal is the same?
It's not like you tell me. Why do you think animals' life matters more than plants' life?
Yeah, I can see my values are going to be irrelevant to you, right? So I'm trying to understand your values. Why will I impose my values on you? So I'm trying to
I told
understand
you my value. Okay, my values are derived.
Listen. I understand you told me your values. I'm trying to see if you're consistent with your values, right? I can say X is my value, but if I don't hold that position true in all cases, then X is not my value. So I'm trying to understand your values here, right? So just clarify, did you say that killing a plant and killing an animal is the same according to you ethically?
If it's for nutrition, yes.
Okay, so this one. Okay, so let's say there's a human who has a cancerous tumor, correct?
Cancer tumor?
Yeah, he has a cancerous tumor, this human being.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if I were to operate and remove the cancerous tumor from the body and place it on an operation table, correct?
Yeah.
If I kill this cancer, now it's outside the human body. It's not affecting him. The human is completely safe. This tumor is now a living organism independent of the. If I kill this tumor and eat it, is it the same as killing an animal and eating it?
I would argue that a cancer that exists from somebody is a living being.
Yeah, I know it is. That's what I
argue
said.
that.
No, that doesn't answer my question. I said yes, the cancerous tumor is a living organism, independent of the human being, right? Now, is
But
it the
it's not.
same or is it? Sorry?
But it's not. The
cancerous tumor
cancer,
is
if
a
it's
living organism.
resected.
It's a living organism.
No, it cannot live in. It's a living organism. It cannot live independently. Like the cancer cell will die if it's resected from the host.
It will die if it doesn't continue getting food, right? Let's say this cancerous tumor is placed in an environment, in like a saline water environment with nutrition constantly pumped into the water, right? Now, if I kill this cancerous tumor, is it the same as killing an animal? Yes or no?
Kill that cancerous tumor. I don't accept the premise of your question that it's independent living being.
I am baking it into the hypothetical that I'm placing the cancerous tumor in a saline water environment which provides all the nutrients for the cancerous tumor to continue living.
It also doesn't matter. It's hypothetical. We're just testing your values, man. It doesn't
It's
matter.
a hypothetical. So I'm baking it in the hypothetical.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
cancerous
So
tumor
it's
will continue to
hypothetical.
live.
Okay.
Cancerous
Yeah.
tumor will continue to
So,
live.
okay.
So according to you, is killing the cancerous
Yeah.
tumor
Stop it.
the same as killing an animal? Yes or no?
I didn't hear what you said.
So according to you, is killing this
Yeah.
cancerous tumor the same ethically as killing an animal? Yes or no?
I didn't think about it. I need to think about it. No, I didn't
Well,
think about it, to be honest.
I thought your value was all lives are equal. Now, why do you have to think about it?
Because that's a hypothetical. You assumed that a cancer cell is now nourished, and it's in this hypothetical, which
I don't
is
see how
not
that.
something that
I don't see how that's relevant. The cancerous tumor is alive, and you said you value all a bacteria
It's
or a
not
cow. They're all
alive
alive.
once it's resected from the being. It's
In
not
the
alive once
hypothetical,
it's resected.
I don't see how that matters. In the hypothetical I've provided, the cancerous tumor is alive, and your value was a bacteria is the same as a cow, which means all living beings are ethically equal to you. So if that is the case, then you should not be
What
thinking
is the
about
difference
this.
according to?
Wait, but you haven't answered my question though.
I don't like to be the only one who.
Wait, but do you
I don't.
admit that you're contradicting yourself because you said that all life
No,
is
I
killing a
don't. I
bacteria.
don't.
You did. You just contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself. You just said
No.
killing a bacteria for nutrition is the same as killing a human for killing an animal for nutrition. If that is the case, then all life is equal. Then killing the cancerous tumor should be the same as killing an animal. Whereas you disagree. You said you're going to think about it, which means it's not a yes.
Yeah, there was a
And that's a contradiction.
contradiction.
I think.
Value hot miking.
Now do you see where vegans get their value from? Because to answer your question,
No, I don't
care.
actually. It's you're being too emotional.
I'm literally answering it. I'm literally answering that question. So if I were to remove the cancerous tumor and kill the cancerous tumor, I have no issue with it. But when I put when the cancerous tumor is a part of the human's body, if you hit the human, I have an ethical issue with that. So I have an issue.
Okay, so,
I have it.
So wait a second.
So let me finish answering. Let me finish answering. So what I've deduced with logical deduction is that when the body is sentient, I have an ethical issue with someone hitting the body. But when the body is not sentient, I don't have an ethical issue. Therefore, what I've deduced from my logical deduction is that sentience is a symmetry breaker.
So for you, any sentient being is a being that deserves to live, and any other sentient beings that does not deserve to live.
No,
beings.
Not sentiment, sentient. I'm typing it in the chat.
Sentient. Yeah. I just pronounced it wrong. Yeah, it's.
I have two values.
Is it the case? Like if there is an unsentient being, it deserves to be eaten. Like if there's a guy in a coma and he's not gonna wake up.
I've just posted my two values: sentience and the ability to regain sentience.
No, there is no ability to regain. No. There is no ability to regain in this hypothetical. So it's fine to eat this man who is in a deep coma.
So this person is in a coma. They're just basically brain dead. They're never going to come back alive again.
Yeah. Would you eat them?
Well, I mean, if their guardians are okay with it, I would eat them. Yes, I have no ethical issue with it.
Okay, so I don't think that what you're describing right now to the people is more offensive to the general Egyptian than what I said. Like you literally have no problem with eating bodies.
You
brain dead people.
You equivocated. Washing your hands, having the same issue, or it's exactly the same as killing a cow or stabbing a cow in the eye.
No, don't get
my
reason. Hold on, time out. The point is, right, that there are beings, being cows, who want to live, who strive to live at this moment. They cry when they have their babies ripped away from them. They do not want to, they have their autonomy ripped away from them. They have their children ripped away from them. They have everything ripped away from them. Okay? Everything in their entire existence they have ripped away from them, including their life. And you're equalizing that to a bacteria that has no actual
or a
care,
nematode,
or no actual care. That means you, the person we're talking to, is the same as a bacteria. So it would have no repercussion, like would have no moral. You have no moral value. A bacteria has no moral value.
That doesn't. I didn't say that.
Okay, then what?
Okay, so if you say that life of, let's say, rats matter, does that mean that you and the rat are the same thing? You're literally a rat.
Hold on. No, please, hold on.
Can I just finish? Can I just finish clarifying
because you were
my
wasting
answer?
a whole bunch of fucking time with this bacteria fucking cancer thing. You were getting.
I didn't say
you were wasting
what
a
I
whole
say.
bunch of time. You
I
didn't
demonstrated
get
a contradiction.
You didn't get
demonstrated
to
a
a
contradiction.
point. You didn't get to a point. Just
Yes,
let me.
I demonstrated a contradiction. That is a point. I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
Stop trying to cock block my activism, dude. That's not all.
Dude, just
I'm doing good activism here. I demonstrated a contradiction. Okay, do you know what that means?
Okay, that doesn't matter.
All right, guys.
Just give me a.
So let him do what he's trying to do.
This dude doesn't. This dude believes in X and not X at the same time. You cannot stop. You can't cock block me like this. It's not cool at all. I'm trying to explain my answer here, and you've been talking over me. So true. What I mean here is, if there's a being who's not sentient, like a person in a coma, as you said, and they don't have the ability to regain sentience as well, and let's say they have no one who cares about them, and they're practically dead, I see no issue with anybody eating them. Okay, I'm
eating dead bodies is fine to you. So,
yes,
so what if
you have contradiction? Show me a contradiction.
Why there is a contradiction? As I told you, my moral value is derived from an identity that I believe give me, you, and everyone else, including animals, the life, and he dictates which life matters in what context, because also animals kill each other.
True.
If life
I'm sorry, but you gotta understand one thing that we're trying to explain here. You're speaking a lot about this extrinsic value, and this extrinsic value, it's not, it doesn't really, well, you can say it has some value, right? Like we call it value after all, and it matters. But we're talking about intrinsic value here. And what I'm trying to say is, for example, every sentient being, on account of them being sentient, their experience of life matters to them. That's just a property of sentience. So that means that every single animal that is sentient, their experience matters to them. Your experience matters to you. The one thing you can do is value that is leave them alone, because you, on account that you want your experience to matter, to be left alone because it matters to you, you would also not want somebody to fuck with that experience of life. So it's as simple as that. There's no need to, well, my value placed on this value placed on that. No, it's simple. You value your life, I value my life. I leave your life alone, you leave my life alone. Why is that difficult to understand?
Wait a second. Would you consider bacteria care about their own life? Would you consider bacteria care about their own life?
Bacteria is not sentient. Bacteria is not sentient.
Would you consider them caring about their own life and their own existence?
No, because bacteria is not sentient. I just told you.
No, they care, and that's why they develop.
Can you prove that they care? Prove that they care.
That's why
True,
they
prove
develop
that they
resistance.
care.
I told you they develop bacterial resistance.
No, they didn't develop any bacteria. Do you understand how evolution works? You don't, do you? You just
No. Wait a second.
True. Do you think? Do you think that teleology is baked into evolution?
You're mixing things up right now. You're saying that
teleology is baked into evolution?
No. Wait a second. You said a very important. This is very incorrect, by the way, even scientifically. You're saying any living non-sentient being doesn't care about their own lives.
Yeah, there's no such thing as caring. True. Do you know what care? What do you think? Wait, true. Just to be clear, what do you take care to mean? What do you take care to mean?
It would like to maintain its own life.
What do you take would like to mean?
You're talking about feelings, but I'm not talking about feelings. I'm talking about
No. I
the
want to
action
understand
of
what does it
keeping
mean.
lives. I'm not talking
Okay.
about.
Sure.
I'm not
Okay.
talking about
Then I'll agree
the
with you,
feelings.
True.
I'm
I'll agree
talking
with you.
about the keeping.
I'll agree with you this way.
The
So I'll tell you
keeping
what.
of
Sure. I'll
lives.
tell you.
The keeping of lives.
True. You gotta
itself.
you gotta shut up for a second. So I'll agree with you this way. I'll tell you
No,
that
no,
what every
no.
single
I
thing
don't think
that
that
is
this is a
alive.
good way
True.
of
You gotta shut up
if-
for a second. Yeah, you gotta shut
No,
the fuck up for a
this
second.
is
So I'll
this
agree
is
with
not
you with
gonna
one
work out
thing.
if we're not gonna be
talk over
like,
each other. True.
Yeah, but
Please.
like, why
Just
why
let
being
each
like?
other
I've been
finish,
polite all
please.
the time. I
You're
don't
talking over
think that
me
this
as
is a good
well.
way of talking.
You
You're talking
talk
over me as
people,
well.
True. I've seen it
This
happen
isn't
over.
respectful.
Oh my god.
So
Let
True.
somebody
Just to
finish
be
a
clear.
sentence.
Oh, he left. What a bunch of nonsense. What do you mean? Life, of course, life has a property that wants to continue going, but life doesn't mean it's want to continue going as an entity. That's the mistake he's making. Whatever.
I think we should have dropped him after Val asked him about the hand washing thing. Anyway, that was wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I also,
yes.
yeah, let's also make it as a mental note, and I don't want to accuse anyone here, but like, yeah, we shouldn't do this during activism, okay? Like, no in-group fighting, please.
There is rules on this.
Yeah.
Just get to the point.
I mean,
That's all I was saying, is just get to the point. It was stuck on this
yeah,
whole...
I do understand. Yeah, but I do understand, but the thing is, like, yeah, I don't think it's good, like, to criticize an activist during
No,
activism.
it
Maybe
wasn't a
afterwards, I guess.
critique. It wasn't a critique. It was just getting to the point that I cared about. He was doing great. He just focused so hard on this one concept that wasn't getting to the point. He wasn't getting it. Just get to the point.
Yeah, but you said like you wasted time. But yeah, you said to him like you wasted time.
Okay,
right?
fair enough.
And
fair
that's
enough.
like
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I didn't want to say anything else. Just like carry on, and I think it's better to keep it how do you say, amenable, or whatever the word is. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we're criticizing people, can I criticize Axel for being black and white? Because, like, if we're throwing.
I'll box this motion.
I'm kidding, Axel. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, we can't
Imagine Toothless is in here tone policing others while he also exploits others. Imagine that.
It wasn't like that I was trying to be rude. It was just like it was going on for so long. And also, I am impaired. So, you know, a little bit of that going on too. So, I do apologize, Sparrow. I'm not saying you're a bad activist.
I don't think you understand the dialectic of what I just did. So when someone says I believe, when someone says I hold the value X, the immediate thing isn't just cool. That's what you said. Okay, and it's not to move on; it's to test the value.
Yeah.
So what
what's
it
the
was, I
point?
tested the value.
What is the point to prove a contradiction if that contradiction, like, you obviously have a point to prove out that contradiction. So if they're not getting that point, it is essential to just get to the point that you're trying to make instead of trying.
I demonstrated the contradiction. Any good faith person would go reassess their values, and once this person was not getting that they contradicting themselves, I then explained why vegans value sentience. I immediately jumped to the point. I said, okay, well, let me answer your question. The reason why vegans value sentience is because of logical deduction of what thing I did with you. I realized that I don't think life inherently matters. And therefore, I value sentience. That's a symmetry breaker for me. I explained that point. That was the point I got to. Once I realized he was not getting the contradiction.
I feel like it just took way longer than it should have to get to that point.
Yeah, well, he was bad. And that's what happens when people are bad faith. They don't answer questions directly, and it takes time. Veganism is an ethical philosophy. It's an applied ethical philosophy. We take time to discuss philosophy because people are in good faith, and they just take time to discuss it. Language is a difficult subject. Linguistics is difficult. I'm from a different country. They're from a different country. Cultural divisions. There's so many things that are in play right here for me to make them understand the question, and it takes time, and that's okay.
All right. Like I said, I do apologize. I'm not going to push further.
Yeah, I appreciate the apology. Thank you.
Milajada, what's up?
Yeah, good evening. Fine.
How are you?
I'm fine. I was just wondering if I could listen to you and maybe if I have something relevant to say, maybe I could speak.
Oh, cool.
okay?
Yeah, people they like to listen to me. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm a tall, handsome young man, probably.
Oh, it might be true, but
Thank you. Thank you.
the thing is, I just don't want to talk before I know what you are talking about.
Oh yeah. So sorry, I got carried away. So the name of the channel here, it says veganism is better, ? With a nice apple beside it. What do you think about the name of the channel? It's a beautiful name, isn't it?
It is, what is it?
Yeah. So do you agree then?
Agree with what?
Like the channel name. Or do you think it should be more binary, something like veganism is the best? Exclamation.
Yeah,
Period.
I don't know. I don't have belief about this.
Oh, so you're vegan then?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what?
You are
Why?
asking me if I think the name of channel is right, and I don't know, it's the name of the channel, so I don't have any assumption about it.
Oh, you've never heard of veganism then?
I know about veganism. You are asking
Oh,
me on my belief on a concept as veganism or the name of the channel?
well, what do you know what veganism is? I assume that you said you know what it is. What can you give me a definition? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't think so. Then I think I don't know.
So you don't know what veganism is?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, do you want us to give you a definition? There's a few, maybe some people have different definitions. I look. Go ahead.
When I'm looking at the wiki, it is about not eating something made of animals and something living. So
Yeah, I mean that can be like a little part of it, but it's not really. We're not really talking about a diet when we're talking about veganism. We're talking about like not exploiting others. So
okay.
Not as objects as like pets or zoos or clothing or entertainment, anything like that. The basic idea is just not viewing them here for us, just leaving them alone. What do you think about that?
Yes, it's valid.
Yeah.
For someone.
For you?
I don't know.
Do you know what happens with animals the way we use them?
Yes, we will process them. I've been looking on the 3 minute dot what the fuck.
Yeah. So have you ever seen that before?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah. And how did it make you feel when you saw how the animals are being exploited?
I don't know.
You don't know? You didn't have any feelings about it at all?
No.
Really?
Do you?
Well, did you watch the video?
Yes, I did. Did you?
Of course, yeah. So wait, so
Did you have any feelings you can describe?
when you saw the video,
anger.
you didn't. Yeah, anger's a good one. You didn't feel anything when you saw it.
I don't know what I feel.
You didn't. So you don't know what you didn't feel. So let me ask you, if someone like say cut off a body part of your family member, just cut it off, and you saw it happen, would that make you feel anything?
I don't know. How can I know?
You would feel no
Sorry?
emotion.
How could we know? How could one know what one feels?
So you would look at that, but you wouldn't feel anything.
I don't know. I already.
So when you see war, war, when say someone gets blown to smithereens, that you don't even feel anything.
I don't know. I did not.
Do you have emotions? Do you have emotions at all?
Bro, you're not on trial. What the fuck are you saying? You're not on trial. You're not somebody. Your words are not going to be used against you. Can you just formulate an answer, a statement, other than "I don't know"? I don't know. Do you know anything, Milajeda?
He doesn't want to incriminate himself.
I mean, I'm answering you as honestly as I can.
Okay, so honestly, do you think honestly, Milajeda, when you see violence, is it nice or is it not nice?
Depends. What do you mean by violence?
Answer the
gore.
question. Your interpretation to violence, is it good or bad? Your interpretation to violence. Whatever you think violence
Depends
is.
on what is violence.
What do you think
abstract
violence
words,
is?
man.
What do you think violence is?
Give me a second. I need to do something. I'm back.
Okay, your interpretation to violence, is it good or bad? What you think violence is.
Sorry?
Is it good or bad? What you think violence is it good or bad?
I don't know what do you mean by violence. You are talking about abstract words.
Fork in an eyeball. Like someone puts a fork in someone's eyeball. What do you think? I'm trying to make it easy on you. What do you think?
It is not easy because if you tell that someone puts fork in someone else, then there might be a reason. And if it's bad or good, it's subjective.
What's going on here, dude?
Could you give us a reason to do that?
There might be a reason. You may. That's the
could you give us
situation.
one?
I cannot.
To eat their eyeball?
Right now.
Use your let's play a game. Let's play a game together. Close our eyes. You got your eyes closed?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, so let's picture a little girl. She's got pigtails. She's smiling. She's playing on a jungle gym. And a big scary man comes and puts a fork in her eyeball. What are you feeling right now?
I don't know.
Is kidnapping good or bad?
What do you mean you don't know?
Is there anybody here with two brain cells to rub
Like I
together
don't need
to
have
can
to
actually
feel
form?
something in this situation.
Is
I'm
kidnapping
just
good or bad?
imagining this.
Is kidnapping good or bad?
Or anger
Holy
before?
shit.
Sorry, I did not get you all.
Have you felt feelings like disgust, sadness, or anger in the past?
Yes, I think so.
Great. When was the last
If
time
you
you
are-
felt these feelings?
I don't know.
There's no point to
Well,
this.
let's go back. Did you feel them today?
This guy.
There's no point.
I don't think
Have
so.
you felt them within the last year? Felt angry? Sadness?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, could you describe the situation in which you felt the feelings?
I cannot because I don't remember it. Did you feel something like this?
Yeah.
This person
yeah,
is
I felt
trolling,
anger
by the way.
momentarily.
course
Well, I
they're
was thinking
trolling.
about feeling
Why are
it
you
right
wasting
now.
time?
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you sound like a very dishonest or a sociopath. Either way, sounds good.
I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
What is 1 + 1? I don't
Someone
know.
being stabbed in the eyeball. I don't know.
Is kidnapping good or bad? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Only on a vegan channel would you hear somebody be okay with anything that was described and they would say I don't know. Like only here would you hear something so fucking absurd. Oh my
No,
god.
David. Trump supporters are the same. I noticed non-vegans and Trump supporters are very similar.
Maybe. I don't know, but dude, oh my god. Like I don't know. What if your family was blown to smithereens? I don't know. Like what? Oh my gosh. Maddening. Hello there. Are they linging?
Hello. You can say Arda simply.
Arda, what's up?
Hey, bro. How about you? I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I just had a bit of a laugh right now. Or, like, terrible agony, because I can't understand how people would think certain ways. Cattle, yeah, you're hot miking. So what do you think of the name of the channel?
So I'm just here to listen to people's ideas about veganism.
Yeah.
I myself am not a vegan, but I would like to listen to people who are.
What do you think veganism is?
So not eating animal-based products or animals, I think.
It's not a diet.
Including
veganism is the rejection of exploitation, i.e. slavery and murder that happens to animals, and the act behind that rejection.
So you don't eat it yourself, and you argue with the people who do. So you
I
save the
argue
animals.
against the people who enslave and murder animals.
Okay.
So, it is not about the consumption. One more time. It is about the slavery and murder that happens to animals. It is not about the eating the meat itself. It's about what has to happen to get that meat that I am against. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. How do you feel about the slavery and murder that happens to animals?
It is bad, of course, but there's a overpopulating human population, and from a certain point, I don't think the plants will be enough to feed all the people. So
okay,
maybe it will, but
so if
after some point we will need animals to eat.
If you were to find out today that we could feed the entire planet if we all went vegan, would that make you go vegan today?
Not today, maybe. I need some kind of process of.
So what is the thing that is
preparing my mind?
Yeah, what is the thing that is holding you back from being vegan?
I'm thinking about it. Like, I am eating mostly animal-based diet. Like, even if it's not meat, I drink milk, I eat eggs every day.
So
it will be hard for me to.
So habit.
Yeah, it is habit.
Okay. So if habit is the thing that is preventing you from being vegan, if I were to help you with other things, like give you a website that would help you break that habit, would that be something that you're interested in?
also, yeah, but of course you can send me links. I will. I
Okay.
would
But
like to
first,
look at that.
but first, before we get there, do you think habit is a justification for what we do to animals?
No, of course not. Of course
Okay.
not.
Okay. I would agree. Habit is not a justification for slavery and murder because habit could be used for any sort of oppression, and that wouldn't be a justifiable cause to continue to do something. So, that being said, I'm gonna, before we even get finalized with this conversation, I'm gonna just put challenge 22 in the chat. There's gonna be something for you to look up. It's just a website that is gonna send you recipes based off of your nutritional needs, your budget, and your location. And so that, with that being, yeah, thank you, Frank. I was just about to send it. Thank you. So that challenge 22 is in the chat. Look at it. It'll help you go vegan. It's just gonna, they just send you recipes based off, again, your location, your nutritional needs, and your budget. So you're not gonna be, you know, like, it's just there to help you become vegan. That being said, is habit the only thing? Is habit the only thing that is keeping you from being vegan?
And also, let me look at the website first, because I was gonna say that I need a protein daily intake. I need to hit.
Okay,
And
so do you know where
I've tried to.
Do you know how many amino
I've tried
acids are
to
in?
hit it from.
Yeah. Do you know how
Yeah,
many?
yeah. Plants have also proteins. I know. But when I try to mostly take the protein from the plants, I tried it once or twice, and it messes up my stomach. I don't think it.
What plants were you eating?
I was drinking soy protein. You know.
Okay. Well, there's a whole lot of other sources of protein that aren't soy. So the reason I asked you, what I was gonna ask you is, do you know how many essential amino acids are in protein that we need? Like the 9 like there's 9. There's
No,
9.
I don't know.
There's 9 essential amino acids. All 9 essential amino acids are in plants. There is various forms of plants. You might be allergic to soy, avoid soy, right? There's also other plants like seitan, beans, lentils, all sorts of legumes, right? Beans, all sorts of legumes that you can get. And there's also rice, like, again, I said again, seitan. You can get pea protein, like protein powder and stuff like that. There is a whole list of things that you can get protein from that aren't soy. Like, protein is one of the easiest things to acquire for any diet.
I think you may have been drinking. You said you were drinking soy protein powder. Maybe you had the flavored one? Is that it?
Yeah, I bought it from a shop in Bulgaria.
Yeah, it's very common with the flavored soy protein for people to not take it easy on the stomach. So the unflavored one is much nicer. Yeah, like I also had an issue, especially with certain flavors. Like, for example, I can't easily tolerate certain chocolate flavors, but like banana flavor easily, no problem, right? So it's not, they're not all the same, is what I'm trying to say. So maybe you just had bad experience with one.
Yeah, peanut butter flavors.
And also,
Just adding
right now,
peanut butter in.
at university and I'm staying at a dormitory, so I may not be able to cook every day, so I have to order it from somewhere else. And we have no vegan restaurants. If there is, it is too far away from my dormitory. I can't like make it. So I have very limited options, and most of them are meat. So I must eat food. Like, I can't always go to shop and get some vegetables and cook them. I don't have the time every day for that. Sometimes I can, but not every day. So my choices for food are limited.
Help you go vegan.
Yeah, so I don't have anything else to say if anyone else has something to say. Other than I do urge you to recognize that the longer that you consider to go vegan, the longer you are going to be participating in the slavery and murder of animals. So do keep that in mind. The longer that you try to rationalize what you're going to rationalize or whatever, like the longer that you try to consider your options, the more you're going to participate in others being exploited who don't need to be in that position.
One second.
So, if nobody wants to carry on the conversation with Arda, is there anyone else that wants to have a chat about the name of the channel or about veganism? Sorry, Val, go ahead.
I just wanted to say like one more thing. Arda, are you still there? Arda?
Arda.
Probably not.
Arda, are you still there?
Okay, never mind. Then let's maybe just carry on. Maybe he's AFK. I don't know.
All right, maybe we can circle back. Kaz or anybody else here who wanted to have a conversation? Say hello, don't be shy. Aki, is it? What's up? It's a bit hard to hear you. Can you get a little closer to the mic? Aki.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, not much. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Yeah, doing all right. So what do you think about the name of the channel? Veganism is better.
Do you want me to be honest or nice?
Well, I would hope you'd be honest. I don't particularly like wasting time.
Let's do both.
I think it's a bit performative. I think it's just a bit on your face, not very like it's just too bold. And for example, if someone is not vegan, they would probably not even wanna check out the channel or something, you know what I mean? It's just that if you wanna reach a wider a bigger audience, you would probably want to be something neutral on some neutral basis, not something.
We could make it say like, please be vegan.
No, not really. I don't think you have to mention the word veganism. It has to be something on neutral basis. Oh, it's
Like
something.
stop murdering animals.
Yeah, that's better. That's better for sure. But I think it's just the term veganism is just a bit too on your face. Not very appealing in my terms.
Yeah, but do you understand what veganism is? And do you think that because like maybe you have a bias against it and maybe that's why you feel negative towards the
I do understand what you guys are standing for. I do have a bit of respect for you guys for doing all that. I'm not against veganism. I have been very clear about it from day one, but it's just still in my pages is way too performative. But I do respect it. You guys doing it.
what do you mean by performative though? What do you mean by that?
It's just that imagine me and you having chit chat, right? And we're just having a normal random conversation, and you come up with this topic: is veganism better? I would say it's a bit performative. I think you're just
What
trying.
makes it
to,
performative?
Okay. I don't. Do we really care about that, Aki? Is veganism? Do you understand? Do you think you should be vegan? That's the question that we're trying to ask.
I don't understand what veganism is. Do I should be vegan?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, it's a very subjective question.
So, according to your values, do you think it's okay to exploit innocent animals for products you don't need?
See, it's just that I get it, the values and all that stuff, but
Заходи в супермагазин.
sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah. I don't know what they
so
were saying.
yeah, never mind. So yeah, I was saying that it holds value to you and people like you, and no disrespect to that, but it's
Okay,
just that
do you think? No. The question that I asked you was, do you think, according to your values, not mine, not anybody else's, you, according to your values, is it moral? Is it moral to exploit innocent animals when there is no need for it?
I get your question. I just need to set some sort of basis to answer that question first. Otherwise, you can take it in some other aspects. So I'm saying that, okay, you're talking about morals and all that stuff, but when it comes to food and me enjoying my meal, I don't see it very deeply. I don't think there
And I
isn't a
found
need
out
for
Ed
me
to
to
channel
put my
this because
morals.
when I did that, opportunity joined over board.
All right.
Go on, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty much it. I said that when I'm having a meal, when I'm enjoying a meal, I don't see it as deep. I don't think that I need to put
But that's
on
not what I
before
asked you, Aki.
into it.
That's why I interrupted you twice.
No,
Because the question that I asked you is, do you think, according to your values, is it okay, is it moral to exploit animals for products you don't need? And I can give you an example, for example. Like I can get like you don't need leather. You obviously can live without leather. Do you think it's okay to bring animals into existence, use them, and then kill them so that you can wear their skin?
Yeah, so the thing is, you asked me a question, but it doesn't apply to me because when I'm eating, when I'm consuming stuff,
This has
don't
nothing to
apply
do with eating, Aki.
Are you
You
talking
have to
about
stop
leathers?
thinking about
What are you
food.
talking about?
I asked you, Aki, do you think it's okay to exploit animals for products you don't need? They don't have to be food necessarily. I just gave you an example as leather, as things you wear that you don't put in your mouth. You put them over your body.
I think it's a subjective
Is
thing.
maybe thinking about
Again,
talking about hunting a lion or tiger or something.
Okay, let's just do one-on-one here.
I mean,
so Aki, is it okay to treat an animal like an object simply because you can?
Treat an animal like an object. Honestly, no. I think animals got. I think they should be treated humanely. I think they should live and die with some dignity. If that's what you're looking for, but again, it's a very subjective question.
Okay,
You
but
asked me.
so I want to understand, Aki, I really like, I understand all of it is subjective and we agree on that. So that's why I'm interested a lot in your view, your perspective, okay? We want to explore your view, not ours, right? Because we all know what ours is. We want to understand where you land on this. So, for example, if I want to shoot, like I want to bring dogs into existence, I give them an excellent life, and I give them an excellent death. I shoot them in the back of the head, instant death. Then I use their body as a punching bag. Do you think that what I'm doing is right, or is it wrong?
You use their body as a punching bag. Can I ask why? Like
exercise.
Because I want to work out. Yeah, exercise.
Exercise. Okay. Well, you have to be fucked up in your head if you're using a dead body as a punching bag.
Sorry, Chip.
But what
go
I
for it,
care
Axel.
about is how the dog lived and how the dog died. Okay. Whatever you do with, I mean, again, it's just.
Why is it fucked up to not use? Why is it fucked up to use a dog corpse but not leather as a punching bag? Why is it not fucked up to use a leather punching bag, but it is fucked up to use a dog corpse?
Are you actually making that comparison?
It's animal
Seriously,
skin
ask
versus
yourself.
an animal body. What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference. It's a
They're both part of their body.
No, it is a whole body and it is part of their body.
Okay, Aki, I'll make it easy for you. I'm going to use their skin and wear them, and the rest of their body I'm going to use as a punching bag.
Again, why are you using the body as a fucking punching bag?
Because that's what I've always done. My family has always done it. When my family started doing it, there were no punching bags. So the way we did it was we brought dogs into existence, killed them instantly in the back of the head, gave them an excellent life before that, and then we used their body as a punching bag. And yes, you're right, we did use their skin to make clothing out of them. So if I do that to dogs, especially since my family has been doing it for thousands of years, does that mean it's okay? Is it okay?
So you remove the skin, but it's just the body. How does the body contain all the organs? Does it not fall out?
No, they don't fall out. No, because you remove the organs.
Does it not decompose over time?
No, because you keep it in a cool environment, or if you keep them under salt, they don't decompose. No.
That makes sense. Is it enjoyable?
To punch the dog? Well, I like it. Yeah.
I mean, do you think it's worth it?
Well, I've always been doing it, so yeah.
Okay. I mean, see, the dog lived well. The dog died fast. It was healthy. It was taken care of, and honestly, yeah, I don't see any problem with it. The dog's body is perfect, right? And
what if we did that to a human?
It's a different thing. The human being, I believe.
But what if I give exactly that, Aki? I give a human an excellent life, then I do exactly the same thing. I shoot them in the back of the head, use their skin to create clothes, and then use their body as a punching bag.
It wouldn't work like that. You know why? Because everything that you're using, for example, logic or let's say justice, all that laws, it came from a human being. It's with the perspective of a human being. So you cannot.
So if I do that to a human being, would it be okay?
It would not be okay.
Why? This human being, by the way, just to be clear, Aki, this human being would not be intelligent at all. The level of intelligence of this human being would be the same as the dog.
Let me ask you, where are you from? Like, what country are you from?
Oh, I'm from Earth.
Sorry?
Earth.
Oh, so you're one of those activists who believe in borderless world.
No, but can you explain to me now? I told you what country I'm from, Earth. Now, can you tell me what more? Can you tell me now? Can you please tell me why would it be any different for a human being?
Okay, can you answer my question? Where are you from? What
No,
country are you
I
from?
brought like I understand, Aki, you don't understand boundaries, but my boundaries, I don't want to tell you where I'm from. So now I'll explain. I'll ask you yet again. Why does it matter in this context?
Yeah, wherever you're from, Chip guy, there has to be a constitution. There are laws, okay, and there's laws give right to a human being to live, okay, and these are to be taken care of. You cannot just kill anyone just because.
Oh, I'm the son of the president, Aki. I can get away with anything. I can literally kill anybody and get away with it. So if laws don't apply to me, then it's okay for me to do it?
Wait, who said that if the president laws don't apply to you?
So I'm asking you, Aki, if laws do not apply to me, does that mean it's okay for me to do this to a human?
Laws would apply to you. It would still apply to you.
That's not in question, Aki. I told you this isn't in question. Laws do not apply to me. I go into international water. Let me just put it this way, Aki. In international water, there's no law that's forbidding me from killing a human being. So in international waters, I can do this to humans. Would you say that what I'm doing is right or wrong?
No, who told you can do this to human on international waters?
Can we please stop focusing on the legality of it, Aki? Because that's not the point. You can even consider it, you know what? I'm from North Korea and I'm part of the Supreme Leader's gang. Legally, I'm allowed to do whatever I want in that country. So I'll ask you yet again, just so there's no legality stopping me. Is it moral, according to you, to choose to kill this innocent human so that I can make their body into a punching bag? Yeah.
If you okay, so let's say you're the supreme leader of North Korea, is it okay for me if you kill a bunch of human beings? No, of course not.
What's the difference between choosing to kill a human being to use their body as a punching bag and choosing to kill a dog to use their body as a punching bag? Like, why would one be wrong but the other be right?
I mean, you have to have a basic common sense to answer that question. I mean, are you seriously asking that question? Are you actually making a comparison between a dog and a human being? You cannot
Yes.
give both individuals same level of, rights. It's just not how
Why
things
not?
work.
Why not, Aki? Why can't I give the same level of rights to a human as I would to a dog?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say there's a dog, okay, and let's say it's not okay in the head, and let's say he's been biting around a bunch of neighbors. The right thing would be to put the dog down. Imagine if a man, mentally unstable man does that. Would you be okay to put that man down?
What are you talking
I would
about?
not. No, wait, Aki. I would not be okay with putting the dog down, and I would not be okay with putting the human down. So the question remains: why would I treat them differently?
What would you do with the dog instead?
Keep them out of society so that they don't bite any humans,
Out of
just as I
society,
would
where?
a human being. Aki, this isn't the point. I asked you a question. Can you please answer my question and stop dodging? What is the difference between a human being and a dog that justifies the difference in view? It's as simple as that, Aki. You seem to think that I can't compare a dog to a human, yet I can easily compare them. For example, a human has 2 legs, a dog has 4. A human has hair already on their head, a dog has hair all over their body. Well, some of them do. All dogs are mammals, or humans are mammals. All dogs value their existence, all humans value their existence. All dogs love. All dogs are omnivores. All humans are
I am bored.
omnivores.
Excuse my
I mean,
French.
you have to be not okay in your head to actually make that comparison. Are you actually
Guys,
if a human being and if there is a dog next to each other, you cannot tell the difference. You cannot tell them apart. I'm talking to you. I'm communicating.
Aki, I'm asking. No, Aki, just to be clear, I can tell the difference between 2 human beings. There are differences between 2 individual humans. There are differences between a man and a woman, and I can tell the differences. The question isn't if I can tell the differences. I'm not saying there's no difference between a dog and a human. Listen to this, Aki. No, you have to listen to this. The question is, what difference justifies the violence?
me, okay? I don't have to listen to fucking anything.
Aki, I understand you're crashing out because you're not understanding the point. And, probably meat has reached your brain and it's very difficult for you to focus right now. But the question is, what difference justifies the violence?
A man is intelligent. A man.
No, I told you this human is just as intelligent as the animal.
Just as intelligent as the animal.
Yeah.
But legally, when he was born as a human being, he would be given the same rights as a human being. If you're born as a dog, that
No, he wasn't. He wasn't, Aki. I told you, I'm the supreme leader. I choose who gets rights. He didn't get it. So what's the difference between these two individuals, Aki?
Two individuals. One is a human being. One is a Homo sapien.
Okay. But what's the difference between these two individuals? I understand they belong to different categories, but what's the difference between the individuals, not the category that they belong to?
I told you
What's
already.
the difference between the individuals?
One is like you and me. That's why they get similar rights like you and me. One don't.
Oh, okay. So you think we should give individuals rights based on how they look like? Are you one of those people who is? I mean, yeah, I know you're an ableist. I know you're an ableist because you said intelligence. So if somebody who is not intelligent shouldn't receive the same rights as somebody who's intelligent. I get that you feel that way. I mean, I don't get it because I'm not that way, but a lot of people are like you. But the question is, Aki, why do you think that because a dog looks different, it's okay to commit violence for them, Aki? Why do you think it's okay to commit violence to a dog? Because they look different? Because they don't look like you? Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. They're not human beings.
So you could justify racism in the same way, can't you?
No, because a human DNA is more or less similar.
But how can you? Well, Aki, a human DNA, you can't know whether DNA is human or not. In fact, racism was justified in throughout times by calling the black people animals. They were put in zoos. Black people were put in zoos. Black people were literally farmed. They were sexually exploited and used as objects, just like we do to animals right now. And the whole justification was exactly as you're using it right now. They look different than us. They're not like us. So what exactly is what's the difference between you and the racist when you use exactly the same justification to commit acts of violence, to justify violence?
You have to be pretty dumb or pretty fucking bold to assume that I am not a black man right now. I mean, you just.
I don't care if you're black or not. You can be black and a racist also. Don't think that because you're black you can't be a racist.
You're assuming a lot of shit. Okay, I told you my reason already. Now where to go next?
Okay, so you're discriminating based on looks, and I'll ask you yet again: is there a difference between you and the racist, knowing that the racist also discriminates based on literally the color of somebody's skin, which is nothing more than what a person looks like?
I'm telling you, the DNA makeup of a human being and a dog are not similar.
What part of the DNA, Aki? What part of the DNA makes it okay to commit violence?
The entire DNA.
Yeah,
itself,
tell me the strand of DNA, Aki. Is it the 2B1 or is it the 5C?
I don't need to go into the fucking definition of
okay, because you don't know. That's right, Aki. You're just using a justification to commit violence. Aki, but how about we take a step back, and instead of you trying to justify violence, you actually take a step back, and instead of using some form of motivated reasoning, you actually try to use your brain and think for a second. Do you think you can do that, Aki? You can't do that, Aki? You can't use your brain? Aki, I'm asking you to use your brain. Why is that difficult?
You cannot technically tell apart two distinct DNA strands. One from a dog.
Aki, I bet you one simple thing. I'll bet you right now that if I give you a strand of a DNA, you won't know if it's human or not.
I don't need to do it. Are you fucking serious? There are professionals out there.
And how do you think professionals do it, Aki? How can you tell, Aki, if a DNA is a human DNA, Aki?
And why the fuck does that matter, bro? Why does that matter? Why does this all matter to you? Like, you're talking about an individual's life, and you're talking about fucking DNA? Like, an individual's whole entire existence revolves around you going to a store and buying their dead corpse on a fucking shelf, and you're talking about DN fucking A, bro. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. Where's your compassion? Where's your humanity, dude? Why do you
But
think
David,
it's
they
okay
look
to
different.
Like,
David, they look different.
man.
They look different. It's okay to kill the ones who look different, man. David, it's okay to be violent towards the different ones. Come
At the
on.
fucking beginning, because you tried that you're
No,
you have
Aki, I'm with you. Aki, I'm with you. David, I'm with him. Aki, I'm with you, man. It's okay to be violent towards individuals who look different from us.
What drives people to think that someone is so different from them that they can justify just about fucking anything? And especially what happens to these innocent sentient beings.
Equal rights for animals and human beings. Would you be okay
Who
with
gives
that?
a shit if they're equal or not? All we're looking at is just like, dogs and cats in the West have rights. Why can't we give those rights to other animals? Why can't you just
What
leave
equal rights, Aki? I would give the same rights to humans that I would to human I would give the same rights to animals that I would to human children.
Why?
Yes.
Exactly. You think a dog's gonna run around driving, or a cow's gonna drive a car? No. Why does it matter? Who gives a shit?
Same rights. Would you give a similar right to a human being and a fucking dog?
No. Aki, I would give the same rights to a dog as a human child. I just explained it to you. Yeah. A human child should have the same rights as a dog. A dog should have the same rights as a human child.
And
why?
Because they're equivalent. They're equivalent, Aki. In fact, the level of intelligence of a human child is similar to that of a dog, because they're very equivalent in all regards.
So if there is a dog, your dog, okay, and there is a random ass baby out there, human baby, and you could either save one or two, who would you save?
Oh,
I would save my dog.
Why not both?
What do you
bro?
mean? I would clearly save a member of my family.
You can literally make that choice any day of the week.
You just save one or the other. Who would you save? Would you save a dog or a human baby?
Dude, if you went to a grocery store, what would you do? Choose a stabbed innocent animal's corpse, or would you choose the plant-based option? Who are you the arbiter anyway? You would choose the corpse, right? Because you don't value animals, because you think they're nothing but a meat bag. It's pathetic, man.
Because me, I would stand on my business all day. I would save the human baby all day, every day, because it matters to me more.
Are we really talking about
What are we even talking about?
Are we really talking about who we're gonna save, or are we gonna talk? Hold on, are we talking about who we're gonna save, or are we talking about who we should enslave or not enslave? That's what we're really asking.
I'm saying,
we're not talking about who we're gonna save, though.
It's my question. Just answer the damn fucking question. A or B? Who would you save? What matters more to you? Is it a dog or a human being?
My family member is going to matter more to me than somebody not. Why does that matter?
And that's totally
the one that looks
personal.
the most like me, Aki.
Yeah, that's a totally
the one that
personal
looks
question.
most like me, just like Aki, the one that looks most like me, the one that looks most like me.
It is.
I'm with you, Aki. Aki, I'm with you. If the baby's a different Aki, I'm with you. If the baby's a different race, we should kill them. I'm with you, Aki, because they look different from us. You're right.
As a lesser being.
So shocking. You guys are not.
This guy, like, this is your reasoning, Aki.
Would save a human baby tells a lot about you guys. Because
human at the same time. For some reason, you're justifying that violence on innocent cows, pigs, chickens because of what? Because of your ego? Why? Why do you continue to exploit animals?
Why? No, this
Answer
is the question. This is the problem.
No. Now I'm asking the question. I answered you before. Now I'm asking the question. Don't make me mute you. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you if you don't answer the question.
You make me seem like I am the bad guy. Oh, I've got ego. Oh, this guy is.
You are the bad guy. You are the bad guy.
Look at what you're doing, bro. You're trying to justify violence on innocent animals, and you're trying to
Look at him, he's
paint
just
it out as
constantly
we have to choose
fucking
one or the
yapping
other.
without fucking never stopping.
Yeah, and he just talks
Aki,
over
shut
everyone.
the fuck up or I'm gonna mute you.
See, that's how it works, bro. That's how it fucking works.
No,
Holy
you
shit,
talking
fucking
over someone
yapathon. Right,
doesn't
you're
win an
done.
argument.
You're done. End of conversation.
Yeah. I mean, what a waste of time, man. Fuck him.
But
Seriously.
if they look different, it's okay to enslave them. What do you mean, David? If they look different enough, it's okay. That's what Aki's saying.
Yeah,
If
because
somebody
I'm
looks
in.
different, it's okay to enslave them.
Yeah, so it's okay for Chip to enslave me because I'm in grayscale.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Axel! I keep telling you, the more grayscale, the more I count.
How absurd it is for people to have this take that it's okay to exploit others just because of whatever fucking trivial reasons, and then they're trying to equivocate and be like, would you save a human over this? Like, that's not even the question. The question is, when you go to the grocery store, why don't you pay for something else rather than someone who was put in a fucking gas chamber, for fuck's sakes? Like, oh my god, what is wrong with people, man? Fuck. Anyways.
Dude, why do you keep text muting people when they're not typing?
Yes, I think it's good, right?
Aldegan, you have been unmuted if you have something to say.
Yeah, I was muting. I'm muting when somebody interrupts a conversation. Sorry, I just don't want the conversation to be interrupted.
Well, I think it was Max VO2 wanted to carry on with Ardia, but they're not here, so maybe we can move on to somebody else. How's that sound?
Okay.
Anybody have any
Didn't mean to
questions?
unmute him.
Yeah, so Rox or Bibek or IC3, what's up? Or did I get Udastar? Adstar? Adastar? Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. What's up? Speak up or forever hold your peace.
Adastar,
I'm not
you've
that
got a lot to say in the chat.
Yeah, Upstar. What's up? Mic up.
What? Why are you not vegan?
Adastar? I saw you unmute, but you there?
I'm vegan. I'm vegan, so I have no problem.
You're vegan?
Yes.
Okay. You have a shit mic. Vegan?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you need to give it some B12?
Maybe just, wipe it down with some B12. Rox, what's up?
$40, is it justifiable to forcefully impregnate someone to get milk from them?
Gee, I wonder. I mean, like, just the fact that you have to put those words together, that should really answer the question, shouldn't it?
Wait. I can answer. If they look different enough from us, then yes, it's justified. It depends on how different they look.
What if they're
if they look black and white, then it's okay.
What if it's DNA, though, and you can't see the DNA, though?
Yeah, if it's DNA, then it's fine. Yeah, if somewhere in the DNA it doesn't look like my DNA, then it's okay. Yeah.
But how do you see DNA?
I don't know, though. Okay, well...
Do you smell it? Maybe you can smell it. I don't know. Maybe you can smell DNA?
I think DNA is in the milk. Like, it's the taste of the milk. And if it tastes good, it's good DNA to drink. And if it tastes bad, it's bad DNA to drink.
Did you know that there's avian influenza in cows right now? Like in Idaho and other places?
But wait, we're not allowed to talk about that because Trump put an end to any warnings.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, drink avian influenza milk then.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, but you guys aren't in the US, so you don't have to worry about Trump. Yay!
Well, unfortunately, we still have bird flu.
Doesn't work like that. Fucking Americans, they don't even know geography, do they?
No. Is
I
Canada
mean,
south
Trump
of the
kind of
US?
ruled this.
Can we please not go Can we please not do the Trump thing?
Fair, fair.
51 states, yeah. Okay, where are we at? I
We
can't.
were talking about DNA. If it tastes good, it's good DNA to drink, and if it tastes bad, it's bad DNA to drink.
Let's go. I like that. I tried to invite Rox on. I think Rox unmuted, but then Rox's mic had a stroke or something like that.
And then
Well, if no other non-vegans want to speak, then maybe Ardale can speak. If
Well, I think it was VO2 Max wanted to speak to Ardale, but I'm not sure if anybody else wanted to carry on. But if you want to, anti-sexy vegan there, if you want to, feel free.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cool.
I still love my family. Okay.
Not sure exactly what he said, but
Yeah, I can't remember where we left off. It had something to do with, I think this was the DNA one, or sorry, the washing the hands bacteria one, where I'm not sure if they equivocated the bacteria. Maybe it's the wrong person, I'm not sure. To stabbing a cow in the eye. Like, you're washing your hands, though. So you're killing. Am I right, Arda? Is that what we were at?
No, it's not me. It's not me.
Oh, you weren't the DNA guy. Apologies,
No,
apologies.
I'm not also the DNA guy. I was talking about I can't eat plant-based diet because I was in dormitory.
Boy.
But I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to ask about something else. I'm a Muslim, and in my religion, we have to kill an animal once every
Yo,
year.
what's up? What's up?
The Quran.
You don't have to.
We don't have to, but if we have enough money, we should.
Yeah, there's
If
vegan
we don't have the
Islam
enough
in this
money,
side chat right now.
don't have to.
No, like you can donate your time, you can give to charity. There's lots of things you can do to avoid taking a life, right?
Isn't it? Yeah, you can. Isn't it a side thing? I know you can spread the meat to the ones who can't buy it. And you give
What is the purpose of Eid?
What did you say?
What is the purpose of Eid?
Eid.
You mean the Muslim event?
I'm asking article again.
It is
What's the purpose of Eid?
It is so the people who can't buy meat and can't.
No, what is the purpose of Eid? I'm not asking what you do. I'm asking what is the purpose of it.
So the people, others can eat.
I'm asking you what the purpose of Eid is. It's not about food.
To help other people.
Frim,
It's
keep that
actually
to 1v1, please.
It's a day of devotion. You're supposed to be showing your devotion to Allah. It's not about food. It's not about the killing.
It is both.
When you give away your wealth, which is no longer your animals, back in the 6th century, your animals were your wealth. No longer it is your wealth. It is now a multi-billion-dollar industry. Eid in giving gifts. It's about giving away your wealth, showing your devotion by showing you don't care. and helping others in the process.
But you don't.
And the
you don't
biggest
give it to-
industry in Eid, again, is giving gifts. It's not killing animals.
Anti-grayscale tipped $2.
It's
Literally
showing your devotion to Allah.
Definitely not disturbing the stream.
Yeah, it is both. You show your devotion to Allah, and at the same time you help other people.
Thank you so much for the donation, whoever that was. Anti-grayscale, thank you so much. That was so generous to give me that $2. Thank you so much. There is my spam. So much. Thank you so much.
Your wealth. There's no requirement for sacrificing an animal. Neither their meat nor their blood reaches Allah. Rather, it is your piety. It's your showing your devotion to Allah through service, not killing.
Let me look it up, because you use the term aid, and in Turkish I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna look it up.
Surah Al-Hajj 22:37. There are many more hadith that support it. It's not necessary, it's recommended, not mandatory.
Really?
Yeah, it's recommended.
I'm looking it up. Did you send something in the chat? No, you
No.
didn't. Okay. I'm looking it up.
But I can.
If you can, it would be good, because
Right there. I can also give hadith that support that. There are many hadith that support it.
But in the thing you sent, it doesn't say you don't have to kill animals. It just says the blood and the meat doesn't. You just show the God you.
Yes, it's
But
your
it doesn't say
devotion
you
to
don't have
Allah,
to kill
not the sacrifice, because it's not what you're sacrificing. You no longer have animals as your wealth. The implication is you're supposed to sacrifice your wealth to help others in devotion to Allah. It doesn't say kill an animal. It says the opposite.
At the same time, he doesn't say don't kill an animal. He just says that it's the thing you do, not.
Anti-grayscale tipped $2. We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I have full commitments. What I'm thinking of, you wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Some desert you. I love you, Chip. I love you, buddy. Oh, wait. Yeah, right microphone. I love you, buddy. More donations. I can't deal with this.
Pro Grayscale tipped $5. Shut up, Anti-Grayscale.
There's gonna be a donation fight now. No! Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you.
My take on vegans, I think, like, it's kind of absurd. Like, plants also feel pain, and like, if you kill plants, it's the same as killing animals. So basically, I think it's a pretty dumb argument. But like,
so do you know what veganism is?
I think it's basically just eating vegetables. That's what I know.
That's what vegans do, but veganism itself is the ethical principle that we should not exploit animals when we don't have to.
Oh, so you're trying to say that we should kill them for food when it's necessary?
If it's absolutely necessary under veganism, it would be permissible, not necessarily moral, but would be permissible if it's absolutely necessary.
All right. So where did this concept come from? Like how? Like what are the bases of this concept that you're telling me that we need to be like it's permissible, but it's not recommended?
I'm not sure I understand your question. So we avoid
on what logic? Okay, you told. Sorry to cut you off there. You told me that we need to kill animals only when it's important. All right, and we shouldn't do it. Like it's permissible but not recommended. All right, where did this concept come from? Like, what's the basis? What's the logic behind this? You could say. Well, I don't even know what to call these laws. What's the logic behind all of this?
Yeah. So it would be only when necessary to live, to survive. Important. That's not the criteria. It's necessary to be healthy or to live. That would be the criteria. Not important, because important can mean anything. Important is very vague, and it comes from, if you look at it in this respect, which many vegans do, it's kind of like an extension of the moral value that we like give to humans, right? Like if we morally value humans for a particular reason, it's extending that moral consideration to others who are likewise similar to humans in the reason why we morally value humans. And I would argue that we morally value humans because they're sentient.
Okay.
It's not because humans have 2 ears, or because they have a nose or anything like that. That doesn't matter, right? Or it doesn't matter what skin pigmentation they have. It matters that they're sentient, right? That they have interests and they can have subjective experience. That subjective experience gives them their own personalities and their own individuality. And this would apply to any organism that is also sentient, which are other animals other than the human animal, right? Other animals that have brains, that have the capacity to be sentient.
Yeah, I understand your point. But like, aren't like plants also sentient because they feel pain too? Like it's been proven by science that like, they scream in a decimal.
No, and
I don't know,
no.
in the frequency that we cannot hear. They
Bruh.
scream in a frequency.
No, there's no sufficient evidence that plants are sentient or conscious.
Okay,
What you're talking,
what about those
what you're
plants
referring to?
like the touch me not and the other plants that can feel when the bug lands on them and they trap that particular insect inside them? Like a picture.
Response to stimuli is not sentience, right? In the same way that if you go to a bathroom, right, and you go to your urinal and it has an automatic flushometer, you just walk away and it flushes automatically because it's responding to stimuli. It doesn't mean that the flushometer is sentient.
But
just because it reacts to stimuli.
The stimuli needs to have the ability to like sense, right?
It just reacts to stimuli. It has a sensor in it, yes. Like
Yeah,
there's
so
sensors.
it senses, doesn't it?
But that's not feeling. Feeling is a very different process, much more sophisticated process.
Like, okay, I agree. I could agree to some extent to that point. But you said earlier that there's not sufficient proof from feel pain or they are sentient, right?
Correct.
Right? You said that. So is there enough proof by science that plants are actually not sentient and they cannot feel pain? Is there any proof regarding that? Like, could you give me some references?
Well, the person who's claiming that plants are sentient, they would have to demonstrate that claim because that's a positive assertion. So the burden would be on them to demonstrate that.
They might be right, they might be wrong, because it's all hypothetical, because you're saying that they're not sentient. They can't feel anything. Like,
I'll drop evidence for you. I drop evidence for you right now in the chat that plants are not sentient. Okay, can we drop this? Here you go, right now.
Okay.
If you look in the side chat.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just gonna open it up real quick.
Also, my claim was that there's insufficient evidence that plants are sentient or conscious. That was my claim. that there's insufficient evidence.
All right. Claims that plants have conscious experiences have increased in recent years and have received wide coverage from the popular media to scientific journals. Such claims are misleading and have the potential to misdirect funding and governmental policy decisions in defining basic
Yeah,
primary
what I think is a lot of people are hearing this article spewed off by some agenda-filled people to claim that plants feel pain, just because someone claimed they did, but they weren't able to prove that it did, and then this actual evidence came out to just disprove that stupid article, and now people are claiming it as fact. It's kind of crazy.
Okay. To be honest, like both sides have their valid points, in my opinion, of course.
No, there's no valid point on an article that has
No,
no factual.
like this guy with the PFP sexy vegan. He said like there's insufficient evidence. So I think plants being sentient or not, it's all hypothetical. It's not proven.
It's not. It's not, Frem. It's not. We have evidence that plants are not sentient. We know for a fact that sentience is an emerging property of brains and central nervous systems, at least in nature. Maybe in artificial beings that we create, like, for example, AI, sentience will emerge in different ways. But either way, it's an emerging property of brains or central nervous system, or some form of incredible complexity that no plant that we know of has. And either way, even if you assume that plants would be conscious, you are still killing considerably more plants in the process of consuming animal products, because we feed a lot of plants to animals to get a lot less food. If we were to grow the same amount of calories only from plants, we would kill less plants than getting them from animals.
I understand your point.
And I mean, like, are you seriously thinking that beans and rice feel pain?
You make sense over there. I have to give you that. I basically I never looked into this like on a detailed manner, so I'm just saying what makes sense to me. You guys are totally correct. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I understood your point that you guys have convinced me. You guys have convinced me that plants are not sentient. Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's
get your
carry
point.
on. Yeah, let's carry on. Move away from plants. Anti-vegan there.
Yeah, and because plants are not sentient, there's no reason for me to morally value them, right? Because they don't value themselves. They cannot value themselves. I value those who can value themselves, who have an interest in wanting to avoid stressful or discomforting situations, right? And that would be all farmed animals and humans and animals with a brain.
Yep.
So for example,
yeah, go ahead. You talk. You were talking.
So for example, I can give you. So if I wanted to make a hat, I can either use plants like hemp, which you can make beautiful, durable, soft hats out of them, or I can walk down the block and look for a dog or a cat to stab and kill and peel their skin and fur off to make the hat. If cost was no issue, if we say that we have access to both the plants and the animals, which would be more ethical to use to make the hat? Would it be the plants or to kill the cat or dog to make the hat?
I didn't understand.
Yeah, so we have an option. We have an option between using plants or to kill the animal to make a hat. Which would be more ethical to make the hat? To use the plants or to kill the animals to make the hat?
Kill the plants.
Yeah, and why would you say that?
To be honest, I can't really form the words.
It's kind of what we already went over just a minute ago. It's because plants are not sentient. They don't feel anything, but the animals will, right? The animals will feel something. the animals have a desire, like a self-interest, not to be harmed, right? The cat or dog would almost certainly try to run away from me if I try to catch them to harm them, right? So that's why we would, for ethical concerns, we would use the plants instead of killing the animals, is because the animals are sentient.
Okay.
And so this would apply to all areas of our life, right? That's what veganism is about, is if we have choices to exploit animals or to not exploit animals, and exploit means to use someone unfairly at their expense. Often that means kill, right? So if we have the option to not exploit animals or to exploit animals, we should not exploit the animals. That goes for including what we eat for nutrition, because there's no biological requirement in the human body for any animal products to get the essential nutrients that we need.
Okay.
And I can share the science in the side chat regarding that if you're not familiar.
Yeah, you sure do that. I would like to read that.
Mm-hmm.
I also I got a question, like something just came into my mind. Like you said, like plants cannot like avoid harmful situations, right? Unlike animals.
Well, they're not sentient. They don't have a subjective experience. Some plants have a very limited capacity to move, right? But they're not sentient. There's no evidence or no sufficient evidence that they're sentient.
Yeah, I get that point, but like if they want to avoid danger, like I'm just saying, like if plants want to avoid, like could you just say like extreme sunlight? I'm just listening to my whole point. Like I think it might make sense. If a plant is in extreme sunlight and it has a shade nearby, like about 2 inches, I'm not talking about way too far away, like five, you can say 1 inch away, all right? I've seen videos. I don't know if this if what I saw was real or not, but I've seen the plants move, like they kind of bend over to that shady side. And the second thing is when they don't get enough water, especially trees, which we can call trees as plants, right? I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they have roots, and if they don't get enough water, they reach deep down into the ground. They go way below the Earth's surface in order to survive and get water. Like they can sense where the water, and like I'm just saying this is an assumption. I'm not sure if this is right or not. Like they can go deep underground where the water is and get that water. Like
Yeah,
how do you explain that?
Yeah, that's reacting to stimuli, right? Because I mean, I've seen trees over many years. They bend away from, let's say, tall buildings or houses, right? They will start growing away from
what the
tall.
fuck? No, what the fuck?
Could you stop, please?
Hey, just
Not
yeah,
not.
no.
It's
Just
tree.
mute your mic. Sorry about that interruption. So yeah, plants like trees can respond to stimuli, right? But that's very different from being sentient, right? From having these subjective experiences which are connected to emotions.
But like, you could say like the same thing for animals and humans. Like if we're in a situation that's dangerous, we get a stimuli. Like our eyes are basically stimuli. The vision, the things we see are the stimuli that give us our brain the message that we're in a troublesome situation. We need to get out of it.
But they're
So
making animals are making choices, right? They're not just responding to stimuli. They're actually making choices. Right? Because if you have, let's say, 10 dogs and there's a fire, like a firecracker, a loud firecracker going off, one may choose to run under a car, another may choose to run in some direction. So they're going to make choices of where they feel safer to go, right? So they're going to make different choices. Plant is just going to react to stimuli, like the flowers that you're talking about, right? They're probably all going to bend in the same direction toward the sunlight, as opposed to, or if they're if they're bending to get more sunlight, right, they're going to all bend in one direction, right? Just like trees, right? You'll never see, if you see a row of trees, in fact, on my block, the trees are all bending in one direction. They're not making a preference, like a choice, right? Because they don't have that capacity. They're just responding to stimuli. They're the sun is coming from one direction, and over the years they bend toward that direction.
Okay, but could you elaborate more on the choice part? Like, I'm just saying, like, what if plants have the same ability, the capacity to make decisions? Like, I'm just making an assumption again. Like, the dogs, the example you just gave about dogs running over or under a car if there's a fire or something. But like, if plants had that, but they react slowly. They are sentient, but they're too slow for the process to avoid the apparent danger.
No, that's different because they're not reacting in any emotional way, right? Sentience is connected with emotions.
Aren't they?
Yeah, but sentience is connected with emotions, right? So that's a component of sentience.
Maybe I'm
There's an
running
emotional
around in
component.
circles right now because my brain just shut off for a second. And you said based on emotions, but again, how do we know that plants don't have emotions?
Because there's no sufficient evidence for that, and it requires a brain for emotions, right? That's what science has determined.
Okay.
And even if in a hypothetical world, right, where plants were sentient, it would be much better to actually consume plants than it would be to consume farmed animals, right? Because farmed animals are being fed way more plants to be fattened up, right? So you'd actually be harming far more plants by fattening up animals instead of just eating the plants directly.
Can I give an actual example?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
If it takes 16 kilograms of plants for 1 kilogram of flesh, or you can eat the 1 kilogram of plants directly, which kills less?
1 kilogram plants.
There you go.
So if you're truly concerned that plants are sentient, that would be even more the reason to be plant-based, to be completely plant-based.
You're saying if they are sentient, that I still should eat the plants?
Of course, because of the examples that were given to you just now.
Yeah, okay, this is very educational. I'm liking this conversation now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Could you wait, I think you sent them. Could you send those articles again? I would like to read them and like give you my further views on them if you guys are here tomorrow on the same subject.
Sure. If you look in the side chat, I don't know if do you know where the side chat is?
Yeah, I know where it is, but I forgot where with the articles. Like, is it this one by Chase Avio?
That is one article. Yep. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll also see a PDF that I shared in the side chat.
All right.
That is a PDF that's specifically on nutrition, and that's coming from the world's largest professional association of nutritionists and dietitians. This is not a vegan organization, and they've written a position paper on plant-based eating, and they've concluded that humans at all stages of life can be very healthy on a plant-based diet, so long as, of course, you eat an intelligently planned plant-based diet. You don't want to eat cucumbers all day. That's not going to be healthy.
Okay. Do you guys have any more articles that I could read?
Yeah. Did you scroll up further? Because some of the articles are dropped a little bit further up.
Okay, I found your PDF that you uploaded.
Yeah, if you look a little further up, that chip guy put a good article that you should look into. And then
Isn't
just a little bit
Plant
above that.
Consciousness, the same one that Chase just posted.
Chase just posted. Yeah, I got that one. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, there's two there. That's more than enough to show you that plants are incapable of sentience or feeling anything.
Also, one last suggestion for you is Slightly was kind enough to share a 3-minute video that's very quick, 3 minutes. I would very, very strongly encourage you to watch it, and I would actually appreciate if you could watch that, because that will, that will show you, what animals are going through when we purchase their farms.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see that.
You can even mute your, you can turn off your mic and watch it now, and you can come back in 3 minutes and tell us what you think.
Actually, I have to go in like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
So that's why, that's why I was asking for all the articles you guys could send me right now.
Okay,
So I can just
sure.
put them in later
Sure.
on. Yeah, are you guys gonna be here tomorrow for the same topic?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna join you guys tomorrow at this time.
Yeah, and come prepared with questions. We want to answer all your questions.
Yeah, sure. This has been really productive and educational, so I pretty much enjoyed it.
Yeah, all of us here, all the vegans here that I'm aware of, all were once exactly in your shoes, right? We were all once not vegan, and we all didn't know these things. Like for myself, I didn't know these things until I was 26 years old, and so we were all there just like you, and we all had to learn these things too.
Cool. The best part so far I've seen over here is not about the topic. It's not about being vegan or being a meat lover. It's about how you guys communicate. Like, there's no interrupting. Like, how you stop me. I've really appreciated that. Like, you can have a healthy discussion and conversation this ever, and that's really valuable. That's the thing that I enjoyed the most.
Yep, we do too. That's why we prefer one-on-one.
And sorry, I'm just gonna apologize for that again because I didn't know the rules of this competition.
No problem. Now you know.
Yeah, no, I know them. All right, guys, I gotta head out. I'll meet you guys tomorrow then.
We'll see you next time. Take care.
Right, goodbye.
Thank you guys for sharing that information in the side chat. That was much appreciated. And Slightly, thank you very much. Who just came in?
Why did they come in muted?
Well, who is this? What is their name? Let me check. Fahad, I think, was muted because he was talking out of turn, right? Oh, did they leave? I think they just left. Yeah, they just left.
Oh, the bug's still potentially on.
Yeah, I unmuted Pink a lot. They were talking when they came in, but I unmuted them.
I think Pink a lot has been in here before a few times now.
Yeah, they're
Or maybe.
flagged.
Oh, they are? Okay.
So we have Rocks, we have Ranger.
Everyone.
You guys want to say hi? Soma?
The reason I'm here is because I'm vegan and I like hanging out with my people.
All right. You sound like you're in the States.
Yeah, I'm working But I'm also disabled and sick. So I'm working while I'm sick.
Sorry to hear that you're disabled, but I'm glad that you're working.
Thanks.
What made you go vegan, Pink, a lot?
The reason I'm vegan is because I started meditating at a very early age, and that was a requirement.
Was like an intentional community or something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what did the meditation do to enlighten you to go vegan?
It just makes you lighter. I think if you eat meat, you're also absorbing kind of some negative energies. So just trying to be lightweight emotionally.
Do you know what veganism is, or do you know what veganism means?
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot from here.
Care to share with the group?
I'm not really prepared. I just know that it's wrong. You know, the eating meat is wrong, and I don't want to do it.
Why
It's
is eating
like
meat wrong, dude?
Sorry, bro. I'm actually busy working, so I'm just here listening.
Axel can just give you a very simple description of what veganism. Go ahead, Axel.
Yeah. Veganism is the rejection of slavery and murder that happens to animals, and the act behind that rejection. And the other word would be yeah. If you want to use another word, it would be exploitation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. So do you participate in the slavery and murder of animals that through the means of entertainment, experimentation, clothing, labor, and or for food?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't have anything that's animal related.
What about going to zoos? What about what about using animals for plows, or using dogs?
The only thing I would say is I have a cat and I buy cat food, and I know the cat food has animals in it.
So what would be the reason to buy like animal-based cat food rather than just going ahead and paying for plant-based cat food?
I didn't know there was I didn't really know there was an option. I just go to Walmart. I go to Walmart, and there's another grocery store that I get my stuff from there.
So yeah, you can.
I can't really talk very much because I'm trying to work.
Fair enough. I guess we'll talk when you're not working, because this is.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
What's up, Rox? You said you had something to say, or Soma?
Oh, guys.
What's
I just
up?
wanted to ask about what do you think about exploiting animals in somewhat of medicine experimentations?
You want to take that?
Someone taking it. What do you mean, medical experimentations? We don't have to use animals for experimentations.
Like a scientist use lab rats and other animals. Like,
Yeah, stupid. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't agree with it.
If it was necessary to the well-being of humans.
I don't think it's necessary. Why don't we just use humans?
Why we don't use
Humans share DNA. Humans can consent. So, I think the more
Sorry,
important
that was
question
my
is:
bad.
Are you vegan? Are you vegan,
Yeah.
Soma? You're vegan.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a miracle. We have all these guys who all of a sudden are vegan. Do you know what veganism is? Then you must.
Sorry, my internet is very bad, so maybe I will answer with some latency.
Soma, how long have you been vegan?
Maybe 3 years.
Yeah. What made you go vegan?
Ethics and morality.
Yeah.
I don't care about the health stuff, to be honest.
So, was there something in particular that made you go vegan? Like,
Yeah, there was an Arabic philosopher on YouTube. He's dead now. May he rest in peace. He had a playlist on veganism and why he chose to be vegan.
oh, what's his name?
His name David Rajulkaf. It translates to David. It's in the chat. David
David the Caveman Sweeney?
No, this is the name of him.
And so, what was his message, if you don't mind?
He made a playlist on YouTube about why he became vegan. He listed 4 reasons: morality, health, and I forgot the other 2.
So you said you didn't really care about the health part. You were just doing it for like the ethical part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what I meant is that I didn't do it because I want to be healthy or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not the main reason for doing it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because that is not what veganism is about. Veganism is about just choosing to not exploit animals when we have the choice not to.
Yeah. You can recommend his playlist for Arabic people. I can share the list if you want.
Soma, are you friends with Ragnar?
No, I'm new to the.
Oh, okay.
To the channel.
Okay.
He also has a book on ethics, and there are multiple papers, philosophical papers on animal ethics, but I couldn't find them. They were listed in his on his academia page, but he took them out. This is the cover of the book.
So, do you know others, like who followed that from a similar background?
No, I don't know other people that I know personally that watch him.
I see. Well, thanks for sharing. I think that's pretty cool. It's good to have people from different backgrounds and different bits of knowledge so we can help share with others and help grow community and create more ethical people in the world.
Yeah, I'm just getting the playlist. Maybe you can recommend it.
Yeah, someone had left a playlist there. I saw it.
Okay.
It's like I Love Logic on veganism.
No. This is it.
22 videos.
Yeah. On veganism, why I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Robert. Yeah. The thumbnail is I love logic.
Yeah. So you're saying he passed?
Yeah, he passed in 2022. He suffered from depression and bipolar. So
If you look in the side chat, are you familiar with that name that I shared in the side chat?
yeah. He's an
Okay, yeah.
Arabic.
Yep. Syrian. Yep.
Poet and philosopher.
So he's regarded by some as one of the earliest vegans because he, or you could consider him kind of like a sentientist or a vegan. Like he was opposed to, like exploiting and using animals. And this is going back hundreds and hundreds of years.
I think he was opposed to exploiting anything.
Mm-hmm.
He even was some kind of antinatalist.
Yeah, he was.
Which is based in my view. It's a good thing in my view, but that's a different topic.
Yeah, I'm also in my view too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just here to listen. I don't have anything to add.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for your effort, and I hope you get much people to change for the best, or a better version, or the best.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michiru.
Well, looks like we have a
Michiru at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the only one. Almost a full house of vegans. You know? Michiru. So quiet, been in here for a while.
Is it worth keeping this event going?
Oh, I forgot that we had an event on.
Yeah, I think he started one.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, ping him when it quietens down or we want to end it.
Yeah, I don't have any qualms about ending it now or later.
I'm probably gonna head off here pretty soon. I'm kind of crashing, getting tired.
Didn't you crash last month?
Yeah, but the booze, they helped me crash a little bit faster. Just blame the booze, bro. Good job to everyone here. Yeah,
it was a pretty good day. I mean, we had some knuckleheads, but we had some good guests in here today too.
Yeah, for sure.
That's deep, Axel.
Dude, yeah, I just have so much fucking going on. I'm gonna fucking go to nap.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I think I'm gonna dip as well. I'm about to pass out myself. Great seeing all you all.
Okay.
All right, 40.
You guys take it easy. Keep being awesome.
Okay. That being said, I don't know where I went. So I'll just come on like this. Cause I am crashing. Yeah. I think everyone did good. I just had that one teensy wincy, like, I guess outburst gripe. Not, I wasn't trying to say that he was doing bad. I just think, dude, I couldn't deal with the pretentiousness of that whole thing. Like, it was just, and I don't know, no filter. It's probably my bad. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided whether or not that I was in the wrong of that situation. I probably could have handled it better regardless if I was in the wrong or not. But regardless of which, owe him an apology. I would hate to be interrupted as well. So, yeah. I'm gonna go crash. I'm gonna go nap. What a fucking experiment, dude. This was an experiment. I'm probably never gonna do it again. I'm not a fan, to be honest. It might have been funny for you guys. Well, me, yeah, wasn't really a fan. No naps games. Okay, well, leave a vote in the chat. Let's have a poll. Maybe I'll play some games. But I'm gonna start a new stream regardless. If I play a game, we're starting a new stream. Okay. So far, we're playing games. Okay. Fuck, dude. Alright. Looks like I'm stuck playing games. We got fucking. It's just going up. You guys are gonna kill me. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright. You guys win with a massive majority. A massive majority saying I should play games. Okay. Alright, well, give me... Can you guys give me like 10 minutes before we start gaming? If I play games, I'm playing Resident Evil. I gotta finish that game, so. Maybe I could even drink a little bit more too. Get liquored up again. No. No. Baby. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get a little bit more on the sober side. And then we'll game. That's the deal I'll make. Okay? That being said, I love you all. Oh, dude, I've done sleep streams. When's the last time I did a sleep stream? Was I even doing grayscale the last time I did sleep stream? I think that's how long it's been since I did a sleep stream. I wasn't even in grayscale that time. Are you trying to say I'm a low energy vegan, Spooky? Bruh. I am not. Okay, maybe I'm a little low energy. Maybe I am deficient. Maybe just a little bit. I'll do a sleep stream tonight. Like an actual sleep stream. To where I just start streaming and then I go to sleep. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. I will though. I'll do a sleep stream. A whole night sleep stream. Like I'll get my bed set up and everything. Get some candle lighting. I am super deficient in item like vitamin A2. A plus A. if I let the I'm not gonna say that. No. 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 I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Nope. 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 Booze, you're not gonna make me say it. Okay, but if I'm gonna game, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna go eat. So, and with this overwhelming amount of votes of wanting me to game, fucking 12 votes, dude, want me to game right now. So I'm gonna go eat and then I'll come back and we'll game. Anyway, I love you all. Unless you're not vegan. If you're not vegan, you are a basic ass bitch. Don't be basic. Be vegan. And I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna, since it's gonna be like a 20 minutes thing, I'm gonna do a slight bye, not a long bye. We're gonna save the long bye. So bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 and bye bye and bye 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 bye